Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Lauren Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Sunday to you. Glad you're with us today. So we have a very, very exciting 3 hours for you. It is, I know it's the last day of July, but who made July the biggest sale day of the year as far as July 31st? Because it has been a month where we have seen incredible sale discounts, incredible premieres, and yet today is this finale. I almost said tonight, off to a good start. So as this finale of the month kicks off, we have so many tremendous discounts. I'm not even believing what I'm seeing. It's wheels, it's fine high-end museum. It's really affordable brand new items that, thank the good Lord above, we have so many great discounts for you. It is just, it's a great day. So I hope you'll stay with us. Plus, I have some really good news for a Miralani garnet lover, because the Miralani mints, we of course finished our collection yesterday morning, and we had everything go except for, well, one ring. And at long last here this morning, I got the pleasure of talking to a customer who actually said, you know what, I think I'm going to swap out my ladies ring for the gentleman's style. So I have news. The gentleman's style is now gone. We were literally going to, I'm so glad she called, because we were going to, move that stone on over to a ladies ring, but we have another ladies ring. She swapped them. So we have one of the ladies rings that was barely even on for a microsecond yesterday, and we've got it back. So simply, we're going to bring that out whenever, if you would like to see it right now, it's our 2 carat 29. So it's one of the bigger ones that we brought out yesterday, and it is with a lot of diamond weight. So about 1.5 carats of diamonds. It's a pear shape. So if you'd like to see that, let me give everyone like a moment to settle in. And then if you want to just go ahead and call us, we can show that to you whenever you're ready, because I know the big issue was there were a lot of people on the lines, and not everyone could get their favorite because it was just so jam-packed and busy. So why don't I do this? If you would like the big first dibs, if you'd like to just get on the phone lines and you'd like to see it right away and you'd like to be there before it goes on the air, we can help you with that. So it's the 229. It's that beautiful, of course, we finished our Miralani mint collection just yesterday. So we're really excited to have one of those back. So I promised I'd monitor the situation for you. And since still a lot of people missed out, didn't get one, we want to bring that to you. So that's here. Keep that in mind. Let me know if you'd like to see our 229 pear shape. The incredible values that we're bringing are just, I mean, it really is a day to stay with us. Maybe just if you had little plans to get out during the show, you might want to postpone those a little bit, because this show is wicked good. We also have a brand new turquoise you're going to love. It's that square shape that we haven't seen very often, but it's with pink and white diamonds. We also have a beautiful emerald cut. The emerald cut yesterday went in a blue wing, so we're going to bring you another one of my favorites. It's been, as this finale to the week, it's been really a time when we're seeing some of the very best in exquisite tanzanites and some of my favorite mountings that you've loved before that we're just lucky enough to bring back one more time. Plus we have wheels where there's an Australian lightning ridge opal wheel you're going to see with even the men's ring that I know Tony and I have a passion for this men's ring. It is so cool. It is so unique. It is so rare, and yet it's still here, and now it gets a discount bigger than ever. So we have that. We have affordable wheels. We have museum wheels. I mean, it's just going to be a party on this Sunday. So I hope you'll let us know if you have any requests that we can get to, anything we can show you. If you want to see that 229 and get in the front of the line for that one, call me right now. We can show that whenever you're ready. Plus, we have markdowns on some of our favorites, like a big tanzanite pendant that we haven't around, a huge Mandarin garnet that's here, a big Paraiba, a Russian demontoid. The list goes on and on and on. So feel free to call us if you want to see anything like right away, or you're thinking about something already, or whatever it is. We'll help you. So I want to get started, and plus there's an orange diamond and some fawn diamond earrings that are really cool, and it's just going to be a blast of a day. I hope you'll get us requests, though, since it is the end of the week here, and we know that we kind of like to wrap up the week in a really special way and show you, oh, there's also a 6 carat emerald here in 229 in diamonds. That's new. So yeah, there's going to be some brand new museum pieces, some great pieces that you might have missed. So it's going to be a blast. So let's get started. I'm actually going to show you my Diaspore in the bridge to start. Call me on the 229, because I don't want you to miss out one more time, because we don't have any more on those Miralani mints that have been so incredibly popular. But here we go, and thank you to all of our collectors, and also thank you to Barbara. Barbara, I just got your email a few minutes ago, and I was just wrapping up reading it here before I went on the air, and oh, you are just, first of all, you're very eloquent. You have a way with words. You have a way with words, and the way you put it in writing is really just, it's very, very special. But thank you for all your kind words, and I'm so glad to hear you're loving your new pieces. And yeah, the links are on the way, because remember, those take a little extra time. Those are all custom. And so yeah, I'm excited to hear when you get the links and everything else. And I love this. It's just her writing. Gosh, I hope Barbara that you've written a book at some point, and if not, get on that because you would be an excellent. I'd read that book. I'd read that novel. She's got a way with words. So thank you, Barbara in New York. And here we go with 6041, and what a stone this is. 6041 is going to start off with. First of all, we're going to start off with a dirty wheel, and we can't have that. So this is the Diaspore, and interestingly enough, one of our favorite things about that new Miralani Mint collection is that they are so beautiful, but they change color. And so we know that rare color changing gems are always really unusual to see and tougher to collect. But with this one, you get a rare, yes. What? Oh, the mint. I can't even show it again. Does she remember it? Or does she like, I don't care as long as there's a Miralani Mint, it's from TVON, I'm good. All right, so guys, the Miralani Mint might already be gone, the 229. You let me know, Joyce, if she wants to see it. I don't want to, you know, elicit heartbreak among every other viewer out there, but sounds like that one may already be gone sight unseen. So anyway, 76.75 on that one, Joyce. All right, so great, congratulations. Hi, Chi. So isn't she on the go? Is she watching on the go again? I love that. I mean, right? I wish I could shop in there. I hope she has a chauffeur. She probably does, right? Some kind of chauffeur, even if it's just her husband, right? Because then you can shop safely in the car while you're on the go. That's what I need. I need a driver so I can shop when I'm in the car every, like, you know, forever those 4 hours a day, you know, because usually I tell you guys all the time, that's the time I don't shop is my 3 hours on the air with you and my, you know, 3 to 4 hours in the car every day. That's when I don't shop. That's the only time, right? So maybe I should keep it that way. You know what? Just keep it that way. You know, one cannot shop 24 hours a day, although I'd like to try. I'd like to try, and I'm up for the task. But here we go with our 243, 32 points in diamonds, and it is a beautiful bridge. And this is where I was going with that, is this is a color changing stone. This one's going to be, instead of like a mint green to a red, this is actually a champagne golden green to a hot pinky stone color. So it really is a very dramatic shift and very similar to what we see with our green to red. So it's 32 points. That's going to be the devil row that goes underneath it. And we're so thrilled that we have this for you. It is a one only. We can change the gold color, and let me find our center. Here we go. I'm going to try it on. Actually, I wanted to see here, when we look down on it like we are right now, it's almost like you see a little bit. Do you see the pinky flashes already? I mean, it's a really top quality stone. And of course, one source in the world. This shares a lot of traits similar to the Miralani Mint, which is why I wanted to start with it here. And you've got a 243, 32 points in diamonds. It's in the yellow now, which is very tonal to that golden color you have, but of course it can be changed if you'd like, so no problem there. But there's that bridge. It sets up nice and high, but not overly so where it's, you know, complicated to wear or anything like that. But it is going to be our one and only and bottom price instead of $17.77 or $9.99. Oh yeah, starting off with a bang here, and we are going to make that $888 only. And then, actually, wait a minute. So do we still have, Joyce, correct me if I'm wrong, do we still, the men's ring is gone, but do we have the Rovel that we had yesterday? Because I know there was some talk about it. If you know, the one that's, you said to me after the show, you said, that's actually my favorite, Lolo. And I said, Joyce, that's my favorite too. So if that's still available and that didn't go yet, then I'll bring that out as well. So maybe there is another Miralani Mint, because I know there was a lot of discussion about it after we went off the air, and then I had to skedaddle. So to use one of my grandmother's favorite terms, I had to skedaddle. Feeling old-fashioned today. Anybody feeling that? Nostalgic? Old-fashioned? No, not yet. Sunday morning. I don't know, it could be just the delirium of this is my 11th show in 12 days, so it could be that. Could be just that. All right, so let me know if you'd like that one, 888. So it's 7719, Joyce. It's still, okay, so let me do this. For anybody who's saying, I want a Miralani Mint, and now the one we just mentioned went out the door. So let me show you the Rovel. Because true story, after the air, we had sold everything but the gents ring and this ring. There was some discussion about it, and we were all talking about it, and it was just like, here we are with, what did we have yesterday? 13 different pieces of Miralani Mint garnets, from, you know, pendants to necklaces to rings to gents rings. And then we all exclaimed that what a surprise that Joyce, who literally, you know, knows jewelry really, really well, designs jewelry, so do I. We're like all going, what is this? This is like our favorite out of all 13 we had yesterday. So I think that maybe whether it's just, again, not the right customer saw it yesterday, or whether it's just a matter of you just need another look at it, this is now available. So still available, because I just checked. I thought it may have been gone after I left yesterday. So here we are with the 184, so it's still a big size, and it is more of a Rovel type stone. So when you have a stone that flashes a lot anyways, and I'll just go ahead and flash it now at 7 7719 so that if you missed out on the 229, you can still get a chance at this 184. But it's got the Rovel, also the yellow and the white, but it's really powerful because unlike even the pear shapes and the ovals and all of the great cushions that we saw, this one has with that Rovel type shape and cut to it, it gives it a little more oomph. You know, there's a little like that extra flash to the neon. So you've already got neon, you've got this gorgeous color, but there's a little even extra more to this, extra more, you know, yeah, it's more better, you know, that's what we're saying. So take a look at that. That's the one that I know, Joyce and I were like, this is our favorite of the whole bunch. So maybe it's just a sign. I kidded that maybe we should just like, you know, timeshare it, you know, maybe it could be like, you know, ownership would say, well, if you guys love it so much, why don't you guys, you know, trade off and, you know, kind of like adopt the ring and take good care of it and switch off. And yeah, that didn't exactly fly. So here we go with 7719. It's our 184. The color change Diaspore is still here. Let us know if you've got requests. We'll help you out with those. But this is the 184 that is that beautiful, again, slightly more, I mean, it's an oval, but it's got a slightly less elongated than more traditional ovals are. It's as is. It'll be two-tone gold, so it'll go with everything because you have yellow gold and white gold because you have yellow diamonds and white diamonds. So it's a 184 with 37 points in the yellow, 72 points in the white diamonds, and those get bigger on their way out. And then you've got the bright, brilliant flash of taking this neon mint green. We know it as Miralani mint. Of course, if you're going, I have been under a rock the last week. I don't know what this is. I don't know. Where have I been? It debuted on Monday with me. We had everything sell out. Then we had everything sell out yesterday, and that was it. So you are now officially looking at the very last one we have. This is it. And you've got the sparkle and the dance and the brilliance of that green, which is actually one of the more saturated. Some were lighter, some were a little brighter. This is one of those super bright stones. And I have got great news. The first caller can have it for $39.99. And that, my friends, is the color change. So when it's exposed to exclusively UV light, when you give it nothing but UV light, so darkness with a trained UV light, take a look at that red, because that is one of the bigger contrasts we see in color changing gems. And luckily enough, this goes from that truly mint green, and then that's where it's got the UV light trained right on it. And you can still, it's funny, in this darkness photo, you can still see the brilliance of the stone. It's like you see that beautiful faceting. You see that it's got a full red to it. And then, of course, there's the ring, what it looks like in fluorescent lighting. So I'll try it on for you. It is my one and only. It's $39.99. I know it's a recap, so it's just our last one now. We have had the men's ring go. We've had the ladies' ring that's got swapped out this morning. That's gone. So here's your chance to get this lovely, lovely stone, and that'll be our last. So just wanted to remind you of that one, and fabulous opportunity to get it for $39.99 when these are the top quality out there. We weren't interested in bringing anything in this Miralani mint rarity unless we could bring you that top, stunning, bigger size, and that's a bigger size because, again, chromium is that rare trace element that concocts this beautiful combination that allows this stone to do all the special things. And that is that fluorescence, that beautiful color change. That is also that neon. So you've got all of that. So anyway, that's our last one. Just want to remind you, so if you missed the boat yesterday or you just weren't with us, you know, and you're going, what do you mean I missed them all? Thought maybe there'd be a little holdover. That's the only one that is remaining. So congratulations. And Joyce, do I need to show the pear shape that? No? Okay. So she's aware. She saw it yesterday. Sounds good. All right. So that all works out well. So here we go with our next piece. I've got these really stunning earrings. And you know, we've been showing you some of the best Tahitian pearls of late in rings, but I thought it'd be fun to bring out a pendant in a Tahitian. It's item number 4395. Take a look at this one. Calling me on the Miralani. That's my last one. So my goal is by the time this week wraps up, at least our broadcast week, in about 2 hours and 45, every Miralani mint that was in our possession that only started here on Monday night with me, everyone will be gone. So here we are. 4395 is right here. And look at this stacked effect of diamonds that alternate. And you've got, what I mean by that is they're all a pear-shaped design that holds the pave, but they're stacked where you see there's different levels that alternate lower and higher, lower and higher. The Tahitian pearl itself is a 12 millimeter, and then you have another 36 points in diamonds in your choice of gold color. So you don't need to worry about if you don't love white gold, or maybe you got one of those rings recently in the last couple of shows that are going to be either that rose or that yellow, and you'd like to match it up. This is a really special way to go. It also is a fabulous idea that's finished and that's got a lot of heft to it because the size is vast. We're going to show it to you on the hand here so you can get an idea of what this is all about. And then we have, if I can get my tweezers through the bail, here we go. And goes with everything too, right? The color of a Tahitian pearl is that softer side of, like, if black diamonds or onyx tend to be a little harsh and you want something that's still going to act as a fashionable neutral for you, here it is with a slightly larger than 1 inch. It's about 1 1/8 inches in the top to bottom, including the bail. And then you've got, of course, this large diameter. I mean, the diameter itself is going to be about 7/8 of an inch just in the diameter of the pearl and diamonds. And then we'll show it against the neckline for you as well. But it's any gold you wish. It's a fabulous value because that's what we've been doing. The reason they've been going out so quickly is we've been seeing them all out the door because of those values we've been having. Big discounts on Tahitian pearls that are rare. These are fabulous and unique. And this is what it looks like from a distance away. So you can get another perspective on it and really get an idea of what that's all about. It is a really fantastic piece. It's a bigger piece, yes. It's more of that stunning medallion style, but it can be done in any gold. Then you slip your favorite chain or diamonds by the yard through it and you are good to go. So our very last look at it up close here before we knock down this price tag that used to be $36.99. Do you remember it? It's been a big piece because it's a big pearl and the pearls don't normally get to be that size. Of course, it's also reflecting. Do you see how the diamonds, where they meet up? It's reflecting in the pearl. So this is all Mother Nature. This is all the mollusk that we can credit for this sheen and this shine and this glow to this pearl. It's perfectly round. It doesn't have a blemish that I can detect here as far as, like, you know, a lot of times you get any pearl, but especially this size, and they're going to have a lot of little, you know, different characteristics, indentations, things like that. We're going to blow it out and make it super easy right now. It's only $999 on discount. We've got a lot of those. There are just some really extreme discounts today as we say goodbye to July, if you can believe that, and welcome in a new month and really get you all these special ideas. I think that has a lot to do with just before the month wraps up, just, you know, it's end of the week, end of the month, just move out as much jewelry as possible here when we've had quite a record-setting week as far as, you know, again, really exciting items and beautiful, beautiful brand news and all the good stuff we've brought. So coming up next, it's on the way. We're going to show you an opal necklace. I've got a full necklace for you. That'll be $9.99 if you'd like it. Also some very large earrings. They're fancy diamond earrings, which normally would be, you know, $4,000, $5,000, $6,000. Well, they're beautiful, beautiful champagne cognac diamonds, and they are not $5,000. So we've got a great pair of earrings plus my orange diamond. I want to bring that back out if you missed it early on yesterday. I have a 25-point natural orange diamond. Let me go ahead and show you this opal necklace because we'll have an opal wheel later. I've got my best in black opals that are on discount today, but you have to see this piece here. It's an opal necklace, and I'm going to leave it up close here because I want you to see the stunning, stunning opal itself. But look at that. Blues and greens. Item number on this one is 7033, and look at the blues and greens you have there with the diamonds. Now, of course, it's also going to be a two-tone style. You've got yellow gold for the setting for the opal. The rest is in the white gold and the diamonds. And we'll just do a quick deal on our 50-point black opal, 68 points in diamonds, as you see there. Also adjustability with the chain because it's going to be either 16, 17, or 18. We've built in all 3 O-rings to make it adjustable for you so that you have no problem wearing that wherever really warrants based on the neckline that day. So if you're wearing a higher neckline and you want a little higher up, if you're wearing a lower, deeper neckline, you want a little lower, just whatever's comfortable for you. Or better yet, if you're giving it to a gift recipient, they're going, I don't know what length they want. Well, this has got them all built in. And it's a really good value. Really good. Watch this. It is not going to be even, wow, $19.99 is where it started. Let me put on the neckline as well so you get another perspective on just the size here. Let me get it all evened up for you, and then we'll show you here what it looks like from a distance. So you can really see it's got some size to it, right? Takes a little bit of that link we're seeing a lot right now, kind of an elongation of the link, an oval style link, a beautifully done piece. And yet it is not going to be, and I'll go back here on the hand for you, it's not even close to $19.99 because if we go half, make it $9.99, it's actually going better than that. We're going to make it $777, and it's an entire necklace. Two-tone gold, Australian lightning ridge black opal, blues and greens there, and a gorgeous necklace that is going to be all attached. So it's not going to be that piece you're shopping for extra pieces and investing hundreds of dollars more into something to wear it. This is all one finished piece, and it looks lovely. So it's got got a lot of the blues and greens. We'll show you again up close so you can see that stone really, really well and see the blues and the greens that are all the way through that natural lightning ridge, not to mention lobster claw clasp as well. And so if you do wear that color palette a lot, it's a great way to do it with the blues and the greens. Instead of getting two stones, an emerald and a tanzanite, or a savarite and a sapphire, you can have one stone that gives you all of that for $777 on an entire necklace. Also, big Paraibas are here. We've got one of our largest, I actually think it is our largest color changing garnet I've ever had as I welcome you in here, because we've got very special color changing garnet. I know we've had a couple lately that have been on the smaller side, 1 carat and 1.5. We're going to show you a 5 carat. I can honestly say I have not had a 5 carat color changing garnet before, and no, it's not the Miralani mint. Because now I think we're going to have to forever make that stipulation of, is it color changing garnet from Kenya or is it color changing garnet from Tanzania? Because there's a difference. Or you could say green color changing garnet, or do you like the Kenyan, which goes more like a bronze to a purple red? So we've got a big one. If you want to see that, right away, let me know. I do want to get you going with a wheel, because it's one of our best values today is on a wheel that we're going to show you next. It is so stunning to see just 5 rings. We've got a little bit of everything here that have been on the air for a lot more money, and stick around because we got some brand new top of the hours for you. It is going to be wild. And if you've got requests, get them in, because I know we have a lot of those requests coming in too. So we're happy to help. Let's go ahead and show you what we've got here. And I'm going to start with a very large turquoise. And if you want a larger turquoise, we've got one later. But if you want a round and you want to keep it on the affordable side, here it is. A stunning blue green that is just the epitome of turquoise, the definition of just a few rings here. So it won't be too many. And we still have that gorgeous Tahitian pearl pendant. If you're looking to get that one, dial in early. But look what we have here. Pink diamonds. So far, so good. Starting with a Sleeping Beauty round turquoise with diamonds. Then you've got the pink diamonds all pave. Then we have... You can't have a wheel without a really good blue wing block D with the cutout detail design. How stunning is that saturation? Because I know we all know this about the smaller stones. Usually they have a little more challenging, it's a little more challenging to get the really deep colors in the smaller stones. And so what we're seeing here is a really good blue wing. And then we've got a really fun, that's a great mounting. I know it's in the yellow gold now, because it's matching up with that unheated sapphire that you have set within it. That's a square cushion. So what you're seeing is a really, really fabulous and yet also large. I mean, when I say large, it's, we've had up to 21 carats plus in a ring just as of yesterday. So if you're thinking about, I don't know, tanzanite that's going to be a little bit more, that everyday wearable size, that style that really looks good, a classic. We cut out a little detail in the band there so it makes it really interesting for you. And you know what? I'm just rearranging again. I'm just doing making sure we get everything kind of, I don't know, so it looks right. It's got to look right to my eye. The aesthetics are important, but here we are with the yellow sapphire, the zircon, the pink diamonds, or you choose the tanzanite or the turquoise. So we got our T's on the right side, turk and tans, okay? And which sounds like a vacation spot. Sounds like a deserted island somewhere that you go rent a beautiful beach house, right? On turk and tans. But this is where we have our beautiful stones, all going to be on discount. I think you're going to be very, very, very pleasantly surprised here with the values that we're getting for you. It's anything you want on this wheel. We can change gold colors for you on anything but one, and that you know already. Pink diamonds and white diamonds have to typically stay in the rose and the white gold, so we're asking you to leave that one as is. Everything else up there can be changed. And as this Sunday gets going, we're going to blow out some jewelry, 5 pieces, change the gold on any but the pink. Get these rarities like the zircon. That's why that's only one color. That's not even a pink. It's really a golden pink. It's like Paraiba meets zircon here together. Take a look at it. We'll get you a great value on any one of them you like. The tanzanite's not a small size. It's got a 2 carat, 31 carat weight. Thank you so much. Oh, now there's 2 names listed. Do they have the same request? Oh. Wow. I'm thinking, what's the likelihood that 2 people called and asked for the same ring on the same day and the same time? I love it. So Megan, Agnes, and Bettina, we've got requests for you coming up. All right, let's go ahead and get this wheel out the door so we can rock on with our request. Turquoise. Big size on the turquoise. That's going to actually get you a 1 carat 80. Largest carat weight up there as far as center stones is definitely going to be the 358 Asher cut orangey pink zircon. It's not an orange. It's listed as orange, which would mean like it'd be more like a mandarin garnet color if it was. This is a real pink and orange. Then we've got the tanzanite. You can already see the reds, and that's still getting you a 2 1/3 carat. Change the gold there. Here's the turquoise in a round. That's my only round turquoise I have. Yellow sapphire, unheated yellow sapphire. I personally like the white gold. I like the contrast with the lighter sapphires. I think if it's a lighter than the gold color, which this is more like that canary yellow, I say go white gold, have the backdrop, give you the contrast, and then, my goodness, pink and white diamonds that are natural. I'm so tired of seeing treated diamonds, you know, out there and about in all the jewelry different arenas, and yet they're irradiated diamonds and nobody's telling you that. And that bugs me, because that's just the journalist in me. You know, that's how I'm trained. I'm not trained to be a salesperson. I'm trained to be a journalist. That's how I was educated. That's what I thought. That's where I thought my career was headed. And so, don't get me wrong, I much prefer shopping over reporting. But I will say, you know, there's a lot of funky treatments going on out there for diamonds, and most of the time when you see them affordably priced, they should tell you whether it's treated or irradiated, which is a very, you know, it's a really dramatic treatment, and ours, just to, you know, set the record straight, are natural. So we give you the great values while still bringing you natural rare stones like this. So pink diamonds are natural. There's a full carat total weight there, about half and half on the pink and the white, and we'll blow them all out. Every single piece has got a list price of over $6,600. We're going to make them a lot less than that, so we can just send them out in a hurry. In about 2 minutes, they'll be gone, and we'll make them $999. It's just a great way to get everyone kind of acquainted with what the values are going to be today all throughout the show. We do $999 wheels, but it's not usually that type of jewelry that's on a $999 wheel, and a lot of you know that, so you're going to be dialing in as quick as you can. Let me know what we can tell you more about so we can get them on the hand for you, give you a better look, and also give you those specific carat weights again, so you know and get very familiar with what it is you're shopping for off of this wheel. It's just a faster way to get a lot of one-of-a-kinds out the door and then reduce the price for you, so it makes the shopping easy for you. It's easy on the budget. It definitely, you know, kind of eases the airtime burden, or the lack of airtime burden that we have. And we have 90 seconds left with that wheel. Take a look at this. This is the zircon. That is a pink orange. It really truly is a mix. If it was orange, and we've got great mandarins, yeah. Item number for that tanzanite right there, you've got it. That's going to be item number 7043. I have that one going on the hand here for you, because then you'll get to see more of the cutout detail that's in the band. It's a wider band, and then one of the things you don't notice necessarily from up close or from afar is that it really has almost like a woven style, where this band of the gold here on this side goes up and over the diamonds. The other side goes under. So it looks like it's woven through. It looks like the openness of the gold band is weaving through the halo of diamonds. So it gives it a more really just unique designer feel. That's going to be the 2 carat 31. It has 14 points in diamonds as your halo. And in any gold you want, 45 seconds left. Jess, go ahead. Zircon, that's my personal favorite up there, because it's just rare, orangey pink, like a Paraiba color at 7129. It's a one only, it's a 358 in the zircon. There it is. And that's going to be the bridge. We saw a similar bridge earlier with the Diaspore. 2 rows running underneath and through. In the middle, look at how bright that is. I mean, bright yellow flashes, bright greens, bright purples. Yes. Pink and white diamond ring. Let me show it to you here. That is my last of the pink and the white. And here we go with the pink and the white diamond ring. A full carat total weight on item number 299. Wow, that goes back a ways. 0299. That's just, that's a nice piece right there, because also great piece for the Wonder Ring. And I have it if anyone needs to see it throughout the day, because look, it's elevated enough. Look how I just slid the tweezers right there underneath. Imagine that's your favorite band ring. So you can actually stack this with other things, whether it's a straight band, whether it's a, you know, chevron style of our Wonder Ring collection. Yes. The item number on that one is 0299. Is that coming up? All right, so 0299. Lately, there have been a couple of those weird ones where it's like the bits. Yeah, you got it. All right, zircon's gone. Thank you. Zircon's gone. Verifying right now. No, don't forget. That's a beautiful sapphire. Yes. Which one? Turquoise. You got it. There's the turquoise. That's going to be item number, the turquoise. It is 7231, and that'll be our 180 round with 56 points in diamonds. You're getting a lot of diamond weight. And there's the turquoise from a distance on the hand here. Now, remember, Virginia, you've got your choice of gold. So I love a yellow gold turquoise combo, but white gold, rose gold are fine. So do let me, look at that. It's a nice big kind of overall diameter to that ring. Allison, you're next. Pink and white. Okay, I think that one is available, right? Yes, you can go ahead and take it if you want. So that one, let's see, let me rearrange here. We've got a beautiful look, and I'll just bring this one up front. We'll move this one to the side. We'll put our larger ones on the left and the right, and then we've got that tanzanite there. Still verifying on the tanzanite. There's our turquoise, verifying now. Now, the only one nobody's asked about yet is the yellow sapphire, which is really rare. So this is an unheated yellow sapphire. Unheated, it's going to have that canary yellow color, and it's also going to be that rare square cushion cut that we love. So you get a really unique, I mean, it's bright and it's clean, and all that, it's over a carat. It's a carat 07 in size. And also that one you can change the gold color on as well. So let's give it a final 60 seconds. We've got requests on the way. Hi, Bettina. This is a really cool ring. We've got a Pave style band that I have not had the pleasure of showing you in a very long time. So I think this will be fun for everybody to see our diamond Pave squared off Pave band. So you're going to like that. It's a great stackable or on its own, but it's really unique, really beyond whatever else we see here. Okay, so coming up, 40 seconds left. Let me know who's got what. Pink diamonds are verifying right now. Allison and Antonio are thinking about the 18 back there, right down the middle, are thinking about the pink diamonds. And then you're thinking about the turquoise, right? Do you want to go to Turk and Tans with me? Do we need a passport? Do we need a passport to get there? What's the earliest flight? What's the flight out? Can I be back by Wednesday? That's the big question. Yeah. Okay, so here, and does the resort allow dogs? Under 10 pounds. Okay, coming up. Next up. And we're waiting on the yellow sapphire, unheated carat 07 on that sapphire. Don't forget, if you're a pearl lover, you got to be with me next week. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I'm not sure when they're coming out exactly. I think Wednesday, but I'm not exactly sure. We've got pearl strands like we've never seen before. Long matinee lengths that you can do 1,000,001 things with. We've got an eyeglass holder, which is like the long eyeglass, that attaches to your eyeglasses so you can keep around your neck and have some jewelry at the same time. You don't see very many jewelry grade eyeglass holders. So that's all great gifting coming up probably on Wednesday. So let's get to Bettina's request next. And it sounds like we're still busy on this wheel. Let me know what your favorite is for $9.99. Now, next up, we have got a band. I have not seen this forever. So I appreciate the request, and it wasn't this specific request, but something in Pave, something in a band, and something that's, reasonable, right? Not going to be like $3,000 or up. Here it is in 501 is the number here. We're talking about a band we haven't seen in a while, and before you go, yeah, I've seen bands. Yeah, we usually see prong set, one row, and that's that, which are classic and beautiful, but it is fun to see something done in a classic style still, but a little bit different. You can see here how it's squared off. Thank you, Bettina, for the request. And again, here's one we have a little bit of quantity of, because when it's diamonds and gold, we typically do. Yes. Oh, did you get the turquoise? Yeah. Oh, who's shopping with you? Hi, Marjorie. Allison, shopping? Who's shopping with you? Thank you. Who? Mamie? Mamie. Is it M-A-M-I-E? Hi, Mamie. All right, Mamie and Marjorie, and keep the M's going, Antonio. Who's shopping with you? Terry. We tried. For a minute there, I was thinking about that in the car the other day driving, and I was like, remember that day we had all the customers' names for like an hour were all royal names? Do you remember that? It was Charlotte and Elizabeth and Diana. Do you remember that? It was really, and Kate. It was getting really strange. I thought I was being punked. Anyway, so welcome all. Thank you all so much for shopping so far. We've got this band, which is going to bring 49 points in diamonds. And do you see how it's a double row Pave, but it's squared off around the top? Do you see that? I mean, really, really cool. And look at the inside. So you've got a more, it's a heavier ring in that it sits up a little higher. It doesn't put a lot of gold around the diamonds. It really is about let the diamonds be the, front and center, take center stage kind of effect. But it's also going to be really cool because it's stackable. So if you want, because even when you have like one row of prong sets, sometimes it's not always going to be completely 100% seamlessly stackable. You know what I'm saying? Where it's just sometimes like you got the prongs in the way. So when they come together, they might somewhat come together close enough to be a stack, but they're not really flush. If you wanted to, whether it's this band times 2 or whether you want to put this band next to something else, you may do that. And that is because it's got this kind of like a wall of gold on the sides that is completely squared off and completely seamless and solid. So it sits up a little higher, gives you that beautiful rounded square. So it's what we would call kind of a squoval effect, where it's rounded. It's not perfectly like, a right angle, but it's got a little roundness, but it's squared off. So it gives it a different look than other bands we've seen. And it's 49 points in diamonds, any gold you want, very affordable. I mean, way more affordable than it's ever been, because the last time it's all listed listed here, the last time it was on the air, which was some time ago, it was $1,199. And there's nothing wrong with that. But today, Bettina, this is why requests, we love them, because it might end up helping out a lot of different folks and callers who want to collect a band that's different and unique, and this is the way to do it, because it's not even $9.99, and you're getting almost a half carat in diamonds, in your gold. You've got to see it on. That's so important. I only have one here, otherwise you know I would stack them up like crazy, because it really lends itself well to that. So you can see it there, and you see from the sides how it's much higher setting than what we typically see in a band that sits like on the hand. This one's a little bit elevated. The diamonds do wrap around the side, so it almost looks as if they keep going, because the pave is going to turn that corner and keep on going. And you've got 49 points here, and yet it's not $9.99 or $8.99. Let's make this doable, where if you did want 2 or 3, that's going to be a lot easier to do when it's not even $8.99 or $7.99 at all. We're going to make it $699 for the band. It's just a fresh take on a band we have not seen in a very long time, and I think it's only been on the air once, and that was when it was $1,200. So you've got nearly half off today to pick it up. You've got the $699 price tag, which makes, you know, 2 really affordable and under $1,400, and you can get any gold. So if you're trying to match it up, certainly you can wear it all on its own. It still makes for a great pinky ring as well, because you know what also the squared off nature does is it really keeps it from rotating on the hand. So you've got a style that's not gonna, if you deal with that ever, where you've got to have a little bit bigger size to go over the knuckle, and then by the time it gets up here, it's moving and rotating a little bit, or just when it's really cold, like we can't even imagine it right now unless you're in that freezing air conditioning. But what is, you know, important is the squared off style kind of gives it a really level feel when it's on the hand. It doesn't tend to move as much. So there's a practical standpoint, but it's done, make no mistake about it, for a designer aesthetic. That's why it's done that way. So let us know what you think about that. We've got a couple more requests, and we've got a really special ring coming up that is that is designed after my own. So obviously I like it. But what's interesting about what we're going to see is that I'd never seen it in yellow gold on the ear, and we've got a yellow gold option for you. And you've seen it in white gold. We're going to bring it on out. It is really, really special. It's one of those that creates multiple settings of style diamonds, multiple cuts of diamonds at the same time. So it's very complex. So that one is one pave band. We do have, if you're looking for more of a oversized band, let me know. Let me know if you'd like that. We're going to get to our next request. And thank you to, I don't know if it's Megan or Agnes or both, but we've got a ring here that's modeled after my own designer style. And I've been wearing this ring, oh gosh, it's one that's had a lot of longevity in my collection, whereas I think a lot of pieces that I wear, so suddenly it's like I wear them for a year and then it tends to be something else comes and takes over, right? This is one that in my time away from you guys, when I'm not modeling jewelry for a living, it really is one that I wear often. And it was gifted to me by a loved one. And I got to tell you, this is really, it was made to be that exact match in my ring. I wore it in. A lot of you guys were asking about it the couple times I wore it on the air. And you said, make it. And so our designers got together and they looked at it and they said, we will make it, but you realize we're going to use a higher quality diamond. And I go, this is a designer piece, but isn't that the case? Just because you pay the big bucks and get a big designer name does not always ensure that you're getting the highest quality diamond, and that is why we love TVON. Everyone makes the mistake at first of thinking if it's lower prices in jewelry, it must be a lower quality, and that is just simply not always the case. It usually is, but not always. More money does not always equate to more quality, and less money does not always equate to lesser quality. And that is what I love about the jewelry world, is if you have a connection, if you have the knowledge of where to go, if you got the hookup, if you've got the VIP connect, you're in. And that's what we're doing with this ring. It was truly modeled after my own. It's still one of my favorites in my collection. Yes. So like I said, I don't, otherwise I would stack them. I really want to stack it for you guys. I had mentioned that because I so badly want to put a couple together. I don't have two here in the studio. Are you going to check for me? Maybe a back vault? Okay, so she's going to go check. We're going to see if we have another one, maybe somewhere that they didn't see the first time around. We'll see what we can do. It stacks perfectly together. So anyway, here's 3406. I'll just say things like, you know, that I don't mean. Like that really will, the perfect nature of that squared off side, it will stack beautifully. All right, coming up, and we're gonna see if we can show it to you, but this is 3406, one that's been requested a lot, and here's why it's complex, and our designer said no more. Here's what we have to do though. They're made really custom because you have an invisible setting. Invisible set is very complex. About the most complicated style you can use in diamonds. You can really utilize that all. Do you see how the midpoint there, within this frame of gold, in the middle, those are princess cut diamonds. They have a squared off effect to them. They're still brilliant like a round, but they're squared off. And then they're all cut around the edges to fit into this kind of quatrefoil pattern. So recognizable, so well known, but costs a fortune. Then we have the rounds around that. Then we've got 2 rows that taper in towards the points on the sides. That's going to be 47 points in the round. So you've got a really good look. We usually see it in white gold. Mine is in white gold. If you'd like it in yellow gold or white gold or rose gold, it's a-okay. But this is what it looks like here in the yellow, which is nice to see. And yet, if you're looking to show off the quality of the diamonds, you know, yellow gold is sometimes what people shy away from because they want the diamonds to look white, white, bright. Ours. We're not masking anything in the yellow gold like others do. So what you're going to see is you've got that choice. And if you really want that classic white diamond effect, you probably want to go white gold, especially with so much princess cut setting there in the invisible styling. We're going to make it really easy for you right now. It's only $14.99. It has been one of our popular hot bestsellers because it is very designer, and a lot of you know that, but what you would spend is more like $40,000 or $50,000 if you're getting that in diamonds at a designer store, boutique, name, whatever it is. Even if you're buying it secondhand, that it's used and it's been like consigned and it's a piece that now is an estate piece, right? This is going to be where you're spending a lot more money and you don't always get that top quality of diamond weight. So a couple of requesters asking for it. Beautifully done with that yellow gold, or I recommend the white gold. You can still get rose gold. Keep in mind, it takes a little more time. These are really custom made in your size. It's not like one we like to size back and forth, because when you have that kind of setting style, did we find another? All right, so who was our requester who had the need to see a couple of those bands? Who was it? Oh, Bettina, the requester. Good. All right, so Bettina wanted to see them together. I can't hear you when you talk like this. Yes. The millimeter size of this one? Sure, 1 second here. Let me go ahead and show Bettina here. These are the 2 bands stacked together. We have a yellow gold and a white gold here. So they just brought out the yellow gold to me. I stacked them together. There's the white, there's the yellow gold. So see how they stack beautifully together. So you've got the pave, they're squared off in style. Now if you're stacking them with something else, you would want, and you want that flush finish, you would want it to also be a squared off band on the sides. In other words, if you were to put this ring in the middle, it's not going to sit together because that's got those points to it. Kevin, I'm going to try on this one for you next. But there is how they stack together. So you see how there's no gapping at all. I mean, it's just beautifully done. And those are even 2 different gold colors, and yet they look just perfect together. So you can do that. You can stack up to really, I think if you wanted to stack up to 5 of them, that'd be comfortable as long as you go up a little in the sizes that you're choosing on your ring size. So let me also try on that other ring here. So I'm going to get that one on the hand here for you. And is that one of our requesters for this ring? Fabulous, here it is. And you know what I love too, for everyday wear, it sits low profile, pretty much. I mean, when you see this on the hand, there is that kind of flat plateau across the top for your quatrefoil design. Haven't seen it in the yellow gold, so if you're just a yellow gold lover and you're really interested in, you know, seeing what that looks like, I know it's been hard to visualize because we don't usually see these designs in the yellow, but it is here and looks fabulous as well. So $14.99 if you'd like it. It looks like you went out and broke the bank and said, you know what, I'm going to sell the house, sell the car, sell the boat, and just get a ring. That's what it looks like you did. But at $1,499, you don't have to, and that's the beauty of it. And we have the white gold. Just remember, it might take a little extra time because we can't just take a 7 and size it to a 10, or take an 8 and size it to a 5, because that's the real intricate part of having princess cuts invisible set. You can't start messing with it too much. Yeah, inside. Oh yes, the millimeter size. You want the millimeter of the actual ring overall or just the band? Okay, well it'll be the same on the width and the length. So let me go ahead and just grab a millimeter gauge and show that to you here. Just I'm going to do it on my own here so I can just do it quickly for you. It'll be a total of, that is 16.5 millimeters. And that equates to, for everybody who's going, well, I'd like to know, but give me inches. So let me show you this way. 16.5 millimeters, I assume you're talking point to point, Kevin. That translates to just about, real close to 3/4 of an inch. And that'll be the same, because it's again, the same lengthwise and widthwise. It'll be the same. But again, the band is on the side. So that width is not going to go all the way across your hand there. Yes. Yes. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for telling me. Does that help, Kevin? Is that what they were asking? So either 16.5 millimeters, which equates to about 3/4 of an inch at the widest points, but it's very much tapered and pointing to that diamond-like shape. So, all right, coming up next, Here we go. Take a look. That's $1,499. I hope that helps our requesters. And that will be, I think we're caught up on requests there for you. So good news there. And then we are on our way. So we have a lot to show you. Again, if you ever experience technical issues with your television, just a reminder, since obviously our DirecTV people can't see us right now, but just a reminder for the future when it happens, you know, once a week or whatever, make sure you can just be aware you can join us online if you don't want to miss the show. And we've got too many one-of-a-kinds, and I know a lot of people like to see the show for that reason, and so don't want to miss out. So just a reminder, we're usually broadcasting, usually if everything's up and running with internet, we're usually broadcasting online as well. So it's kind of a second last resort for you if you're having trouble with technical issues on television. So, all right, sorry for those of you that have had to move on over to internet or Facebook or however you watch. Sorry about the technical issues we're having with our major broadcaster, but hopefully it'll be fixed and we'll let you know if it is. Let's go ahead and talk about something else here. We've got a really, really special top of the hour coming up about 15 minutes. I've got a big Mandarin. Sometimes when there's closeouts like this, and this just means the values need to get a little bit better, right? We're really, if we're without one of our big ones, we got to just make sure everything is super, super discounted. That's what we're going to do right now with a Mandarin garnet, and hoping to see what you guys think of that great quatrefoil ring. Let me know if you'd like it. And Bettina, any more questions on those bands and how they stack as many as you need. Great look together. And then if you need a big wide pave dome style, I'm sure we have something like that as well if you'd like a little bigger diamond weight. But this is going to be item number 5477. It is our fabulous Mandarin, and that is here for a reason. In the first hour, because it's so large, it's so discounted, and I know you've seen it during our sale event. That was $74.99. We're going to bring it down to a lot lower price tag for you, and it's going to be on the way. So let me know. And guys, you don't have to be the requester to take advantage of those last pieces because everything was diamonds. So diamonds we typically, and in those two cases, we have a little bit of quantity for you because diamonds are not something that are as rare as, like, let's say a 707 Mandarin where we've got just one, or that they're not consistent. Like if I had another 707, it probably wouldn't look exactly like this. It might be a different cut or a different clarity. And that's what's exciting to see about a bigger Mandarin like this. We're so thrilled to bring it to you, but it's going to be a discount in a big way. So even if you're going, yeah, I've seen that. That's been on my wish list for a while, but that's never going to get into my price range. Well, it is actually today going to get down to its lowest ever, and I'm shocked because we've seen 7 carats, but they've never gone this low. And you're getting a carat 04. It's a nice larger halo design. So when you see the larger diamonds that go all the way around, and it's a bit of a, you know, a lot of people look at that and go, oh, it's a round or it's a Rovel, because it has that very soft corner to this cushion. It's a square cushion, but it's all rounded off. So it's got that very, very unusual shape to it that we like to see. It amps up the rarity of your stone as is because of that shaping. And yet, it is not going to be $7,499. It's a big, big value. It's a major moment, and yet you don't have to pay $74 anywhere close. We're going to save you a bundle today and get you the big Mandarin garnet if that is your preference, because they are wild in that size. They're rare. Only discovered in the 1990s. That was the early part of the 1990s, and it only took about a decade to really get mined out all across the world. So there were only a few sources in Africa. It's that very distinctive rare garnet. There are many, as we've learned, right? Everyone's going, well, I've got a red garnet, so I'm all set. But then there's this whole other world of different rainbow colors of exotic garnets that you can choose from all the time. And when you shop here, you're seeing the best of the best. Here, one only, major discount from $99.99 to $74. That was the sale price, as I mentioned, but always good to know where it started so you know how much money you have and are poised and ready to save. But also it was $39.99 here on my bag. Let's go a little lower so we can send it out right now. And let's go better than even $29.99 for one collar. This is all I've got in the big size that's going to be this price tag. There's a new one here that's a few points larger, and it's typical pricing. You know, it's over $8,000. Here's what we're going to do on this one and only. And that is why you might want to be on the phone lines, because already $29.99, too low. It's going lower than that. I think we're going to shock you here with this value. Major museum Mandarin. Those sizes are rare. There are not a lot of big stones out there, and we're not making it 28, 27, 26, or 25. It's 4-1 collar. Never seen a 7-carat price this way. Here's your chance to pick it up and still getting huge diamonds around it. Make it $2,499. That's it. $24.99 for our big Mandarin garnet. That is all we have to offer at that value, because my 8-carat is brand new. And that one's going to be, yeah, we're over $8,000 on the big one. That is a carat. So get a 7 carat for $24.99 if that helps get it into the budget that we never see. There's a 1 carat 05 fawn diamond. That one's coming down extra, extra low. You've got to see this. And this one may be gone. Thank you. That one's gone. Take a look at this. 6293 is on the way. These are how the values are going to go. And now we're going to make them better than ever. This is 6293. It's our 1 carat 05. All one of a kinds besides diamonds. So unless it's all just white diamonds, I got more. But if it's a colored gem, we've got one of a kinds here. And this fawn is much like we saw in a 40 pointer the other day, but it's a 105, and it's got, if anything, a little bit of a lavender undertone to it. Super stunning. And these are the kind of values. What you just saw in the Mandarin is going to be happening on everything, except take a look at these carat weights. Carat 05, but a fancy diamond. 9 points in yellow, 117 in the white diamonds. You all know what that means. You're getting a gigantic total diamond weight here that is not going to be anywhere where it should be price-wise. That's the beauty of what we're doing in these one-of-a-kinds. Told you, end of the month, end of the week. They're coinciding together today. That just means that we got to do really, really crazy things on discounts, not to mention, you know, missing our big broadcasters. So here's what we're going to do. It just means better values for all of you with us right now, and with a carat 17. Think about that. That's the white diamonds, the split shank, the double halo, all of that. Then you've got the 9 points in the yellow diamonds. It's going to be 4 in total there, 2 on each side. Then you've got another carat 05 in the center. That's a total weight of 231 in diamonds. And yet the price tag, which has been $69.99, will come a lot lower. This is my one only. And you know what's great? You get all the colors of gold. I mean, it's subtle, but you do. You get yellow gold, housing the yellow diamonds, and also the beautiful fawn. You've got one only coming your way. We've already got callers on the line. That is the best recommendation I can give you, is to dial in early today. Don't wait for a price tag, because by then with the delay, you're going to be too late. Someone's going to snag it. It was happening all day yesterday. It's happening already today. And I'll make this $2,900. Forget about $29. Forget about it. Better than $29.99. Not bad. $4,000 of savings right off the top. I'm not leaving it at 29, 28, 27, 26, even 25. One of our bigger diamond weights is here in an all. We're talking about like all diamond ring with a lot of fancy colors. You get 3 colors. You get one huge stone. You get one of our last of the rare fawns that's over a carat in size, and it's not even 25, 24, or 23. It's one caller only. All you have to do is dial. It is an important time to make sure you're on the phone lines early, because we've never seen discounts like this, and it's about to get even better. It's not even $23.99. First caller situation. There are so many of you that have been on a list a mile long waiting for us to do another fawn, but we can't just say, okay, no problem, let's order up a couple more big fawn diamonds. You have to deal with what we have in the limited little quantity that we have in stones. And when those stones, especially in a little tiny private collection like the fawns always have been, when they run out, where do you make the jewelry out of? What do you make the jewelry out of? How do you do it? If you don't have the stones, this is why we're so limited on everything we do. And instead of $23.99, you're not paying that. We've got one only here. Yellow, fawn, and white diamonds all together, $231. We are talking about almost 2 1/3 carats in diamonds in total. And it's not even $23.99. Take a look at this. It's not. It's going to be better. It's $22.99 first caller. That's it. We got to move it. Every one of a kind I have. And then I'm matching earrings. Sort of. I mean, they're in a different gold color, but they're going to match for the colors. So we've got very similar earrings to show you next. One pair only, as they are. This is as it is as well, in the white and the yellow. You know what? Even if you want to switch it, I don't recommend it, but if you wanted to do all yellow or all rose, you can do it. But that is going to be one only at $22.99 for our big time 105 natural fancy beautiful fawn. It's got a little more body color than, you know, the lighter colors, which I think a lot of you like, but it's got that extra little bit of purple to it instead of just a light pink. So you see a little bit more of that pastel tone to it with that deep saturation. Let's show you the earrings. I think these look really good with it. These are only in the rose gold, of course, so that's probably why they're here. Because honestly, if you love rose gold, this is the earring to own, because that can be the only way to explain this here. Big diamonds coming up in an earring. Let me know who's got that one. And then here come the earrings, because these earrings are cushions and they're very, very large, and they got a really big fingerprint on them. So here's item number 5071. We got one pair, and there's 2 different ways. They're subtly rectangular. So there are 2 different ways you can wear them. You could either wear them north to south or east to west, and there they are. So see how I just rotated them? So that's the difference. If you want to go a little bit kind of wider, you can go with that east to west. If you want that more elongation, you can go to the side. But and again, there, if I rotated them to match, they'd be even. So just be aware you can do that. There's a centered post, so it makes it really easy. It's a 96 point total weight in your cushion cut fawns, plus 70 points In the diamonds, they're in the rose. It's one of the bigger white diamond weights we've done in an earring like this, and we're gonna make it a super affordable deal. There's only one pair. They are as is. So it's especially perfect for the rose gold lovers out there. If that's you and you really enjoy the rose gold, grab this pair of earrings, because a $49.99 pair of earrings is nowhere near that today. This is your time to get it, a really quick opportunity for you. And instead of, oh my, there's a carat 66 in total here. So that's a lot going on, especially when it's 2 mega stones that are almost a half carat each, and it's not $49.99. Even if we go half of that, still $2,500. We got to make it easier than that. $2,000, $19.99, $18.99, none of it. This is the moment they go out the door right now. They've never been lower. This is the time to do it. It's the time, the moment that just get your big diamonds while they're here, because here's again that collection that we can't get more of. We are truly, truly getting you, guys, we're getting you the biggest stones we can, and we're getting the prices down so that, yes, everybody virtually can get in on big diamonds. And it's $16.99 for the set, for the whole pair of gigantic, fancy colored, all natural diamonds in your earrings. They are just beautiful. No, gee, that's a really good sign, actually. That's a really good thing. Take it from me, I'm in the same boat. It's a good thing. That's wonderful. All right, so 16, yes. Okay, good. So if you guys moved on over to, if we didn't lose you entirely, if you moved over to internet and you'd rather watch on TV, DirecTV should be back for the moment. Yes. 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 Let me check. You got the earrings. All right, let me move those aside. And then we're going to show you the orange diamond. I'll go get the Mandarin. Do you remember what the carat weight was so I can start to visualize it? Ah, yes, I think so. I think so. Let me check. Does it show? Yeah, I would have it up here. This is going to be item number 7092. Thank you, Kevin, dear caller, and rose gold. I think our fawn diamond ring, the 105, I think is still here, but not the earrings now, but unless they want to get the set. And then I'll grab that for you here. We should have that big Mandarin. I think, if my memory is correct, we have that available. Here's the orange diamond. It's our 1/4 carat orange diamond, and you do have a really, really good pink diamond, white diamond combination beside it. And I got the 655. Who's that for? All righty, we got it coming up, 7595. Did you say Darren with a D? Oh, hi, Darren. All right, so we'll show it coming up right after this. This is my one only as it is. It's going to be the pink and the white gold to go with the pink and the white diamonds. And you have 18 points in the fancy pinks. You've got 35 points in the white diamonds, and we have got just one only. And I've never seen a price tag like this on a 1/4 carat. Because, yeah, it's an orange diamond, so that's really, really rare. And it's not a lackluster, light color pastel. It's bright and it's beautiful, and it's only $19.99 for the orange diamond, and that's a good way to go, because you're not just getting that. You're getting the fancy pink diamonds at almost a 1/5 of a carat, and you've got 35 points in white diamonds as well. So here's what it looks like on the hand. Then, Darren, we've got your Mandarin coming up, which will be 7598 on the way, and take a look at this one. There it is, $1,999 for our really good size. I mean, there's not another one here, unfortunately. So I can't say, oh, let me get you bigger, or let me get you smaller. But it's, if you know where we go on even just pink diamonds that aren't quite as rare even as the oranges in these bright, beautiful colors, we have 1/4 carat pinks for $4,000, best case scenario. So to be, half that price on a really, really unusual stone color and vibrant look, that's the way to do it. All right, next up, we're going to show you, this is one last look at the orange diamond with the pinks and the white, and it's really, really special. So there it is at $19.99. I do have the Mandarin coming up. Had a look at this briefly yesterday on a wheel. It's 7598. Take a look at this one, our 655. Now there's a big Mandarin, and this one has, see how it has a little bit, just even, it's still orange. It's not a special type where it's like completely brown or red, but it has that really nice, true, like just no yellows really to speak of. It's the orange vibrant color. It's a 6 carat 55. So it's quite large, and it's got also 22 points in diamonds. So it's going to be that almost like a little double split within the double split in the shank. So you've got a really interesting kind of textured mounting here, and still have the orange diamond, still have the fawn diamond ring if you want either of those. But here we are with our next trick. It is really, it's something. This is magic to make prices this low, and we're going to make that $1,699. Just a quick request from yesterday, and why don't we bring out our largest emerald we've had in quite some time that's new today. I've got a 6 carat in a Colombian, Emerald, that's rare. Even when we see big stones, usually they're Zambian. Not this one. We got a really big Colombian emerald. And we do have this one for $16.99. Here's what it looks like on the hand as well. You can change the gold color. So if you want to go with a little more contrasting, you'd rather have white gold, you may do that. That's no problem, but there is your stone. In a nice big size, there's your double again. See how it's a basic, like a little baby split of diamonds? So it's two different rows of diamonds that are coming together and cinching together, but that's within a little bit of that open yellow gold as well, and that's another one only. So hopefully that one may be gone. We're just checking right now, a quick request to bring that back on out. If you do want a larger stone that's, like I said, we've got an 8 karat plus that's coming up that's new, so we do have one of those for you as well. Big tanzanite pendant is here, and then get ready. Big top of the hours. We're about 2 minutes away from our first one. We're about to see, we got a brand new round Paraiba today that's really affordable. Did I say Paraiba and affordable? And then look at that. The mounting that every time I bring it, every single time. This is one I had to make. I think I've made it now like maybe 12 times or so. Amazing we could even do that. So we've got that emerald cut coming up in that mounting, and that'll be here today. A new top of the hour in turquoise that really gives you rarity beyond just Sleeping Beauty. We'll talk about that. And then I have to show you this pendant. This is with 1 minute left in the hour. We've got a really important blue wing black D, and it is just only, I'm showing it because it's so darn cheap for what it is, because it's been here for a lot more money, even during our big sale event. So come on in, because sometimes pieces we just feel like before we take them apart, we really should give them one last shot here. And this is it with that special cutting we love. This is not a Portuguese, it's not a brilliant, it's what I call the internal octagons. It has a different facet pattern, which I will tell you right now, it's just a fact. It lights up and allows for more red to shine through if it's a really saturated stone. Item number is 2270. This certainly is. Where do you see how every facet is running circular to each other? And every one of them is capable of lighting up red. So instead of getting a little flicker or a little flash, it's more prominent. And it's already an 18 karat gold designer piece. It has the 810 in the stone size. It has 91 points in diamonds, and this is such a beautiful cut. We love rounds anyways. We know they're always expensive and really extremely important as far as a premium price tag, but you're also getting that fancy cutting as well, and that really does amp it up. I mean, when the back is showing you reds, something really good is happening with the stone. That's why it's a one only. That's why we encourage you to dial in, and the reason it's here right now, as opposed to later on the show or in the last hour, even in hour number 2, is because of the discount. It is $79.99 sale event price. That wrapped up a week ago. Here's what we're going to do instead of $79.99. It's time for it to go, and it certainly will. And if you have a round ring, oh, what a match. If you have any of our blue wings and they're of a super divine quality and saturation, this is going to be the match for you. Here's what it looks like from a distance. Call me early. Bail is going to be best for, I say classic chains on this one. If you're going bigger diamonds by the yard, I think you're really best keeping this one classic. We gave you all the pave in the bail itself, so there's plenty of diamond weight to appreciate there, but also a mega value coming right now. Here's what it looks like from the ruler standpoint. It's 1 inch. So again, you're still wearing it and enjoying it. You don't have to wait and, like have that be the whole ensemble, right? This is just it's an accessory to what you're wearing. Here's what it looks like on. So you can see what it looks like from another distance away, just a little bit further away, if you will. And it's going to be a whole lot less than $79.99. And we'll go back to our wheel. Here we are at the top of the hour. Very special new turquoise coming up and another request coming in as well. So we'll get to that. But first caller on this one, it's not going to be $79, $69, $59, $49. How is this under $39.99 today? Well, it's one last shot to get this better than sale price. Best piece we've got independent, if you ask me, in tanzanite. And it's $3,000. Not, you know what, let's go even lower. Not even 39, not even 38, not even 37.99. First caller situation, the reds are divine. Seen a lot of blue wings. They don't get better than that. Make it 37.77 first caller. That's what we're doing on the one-of-a-kind internal octagon blue wing block D at $3,777. That's my lowest price on that one. And then we've got a really cool, oh, you know what? It's a big fawn. Now, tell me something, Allison. Did Irmgard see the 105? Okay, because this one's the really super, she just wants a big fawn. Okay, this is that fancy cut. Okay, it's like a trapezoid cut. All right, let's see who's got the tanzanite. One only. Whoever says sold first. We have 2 people. You've got it. Thank you so much. Guess I'm supposed to know. Enjoy. Did you want one too? All right, so we'll see if we can get some more rounds out here for you. This one, a little bit of a golden fawn. It's the largest stone we have by far, so it's 1223, and that'll be a really, really special idea for you. And don't forget about that big Mandarin. We have the 655 still here for you as well. And congratulations on the tanzanite. Here's 1223, and that's going to be our 2.5 carat. So it's definitely, again, more like a super unusual cut. It's like a trapezoid meets a trillion, really. It doesn't have a flat side at the top to make it a true trapezoid cut. So think of it like a modified trillion cut, but it definitely has that wider top point. The diamonds are going to really just frame it. So we're just really showing off the specialty cut of that stone. And then it's as it is in the rose and the white gold together. And it is a low price for a 2.5 carat stone. So I can say this. There definitely is not another stone, no matter what the color is. If it's a diamond, it could be a white diamond, it could be a fawn diamond, it could be a yellow diamond, a pink diamond, it could be a blue diamond. It's not possible to do a 2.5 carat for a price like this. So what this will be, since it is a little more of an exotic cut, generally people are looking for the classics. Maybe some people are just like shying away from this. It was $18,000. Just to kind of give you, for instance, a 2.5 carat fancy color diamond that is all natural, how great a value is that? But the reason we're discounting it so greatly is because it is an unusual cut. It may not have that mass appeal, but for those of us, I mean, I was just having a customer message me just now. She's like, I must like the different pieces. I must like the unusual and the different, and I'm the same way. Some of us really just gravitate towards those different, and there isn't a right answer, there isn't a wrong answer. This is jewelry. This is as unique as our own individual personalities and tastes, and with that, we all like something different. It's it's the fun part and the challenging part of running a network like this is that, we're broadcasting to a vast population of jewelry lovers. We all love jewelry, we have that in common, but we all love something different. And so it is one of our main missions and goals here as a network is to bring a little bit of something for everybody. So that if you want to get away from a classic oval like we had a moment ago with a fawn diamond that was a 1 carat, you've got those options. But it does set you apart when you wear a piece like this because nobody else, I mean, this is a true one of a kind, but nobody else is going to have anything like it. You can look at other fawn diamonds that we've had. You can look at other, different diamonds that are out there in the world, but you don't see this cut, this stone. This size has never been this price tag, and that's because, again, Tony, $17,999. It's only really dropped because it's a little more unusual. And it may not have, it's not the oval everyone's looking for. It's not the cushion cut, the bear shape. It's super unique, but it is that huge size. It's by request. If you do gravitate towards more unusual jewelry and you pride yourself in having something nobody else does, and you want to have something different and unique, and as individual and unique as you are, that is what makes this fun. And that's what also I find in the jewelry world at large really is something that people gravitate towards. They may not, own something like it themselves, but certainly when you're wearing it, it draws. It draws attention. It gets a lot of compliments because that's unique to you. Everybody would know that by seeing this because it's not a diamond cut we see all the time. Take a look. You got the color, you got the size, you've got the setting with another 91 points in diamonds around it. And what I can tell you is that I don't have a stone at all that's 2.5 carats in size. Even the more frequent yellows, we see the most of a big sizes in yellows, right? But even a 2 carat yellow is more money than this 2.5 carat fawn. So the value is there. Time to move it on out. It's gotten down to $12,999. It went to $88.88. Today, entirely different price tag for you so that if that special caller and collector wants to own it, we can rest assured this is the greatest value you'll see. There's the finishing on the inside. Now let me try it on because you're probably going, well, I definitely don't have anything like it yet. So let me see. Let me evaluate how it looks on the hand. That'll give me a better idea on if I can picture it on my hand. If I want to add it to the collection, you can see how it's got that really beautiful kind of a subtle point here at the sides, really giving you some unique factor. It's really just framing them. It's all custom made around that stone. Certainly we don't have a mounting like that just, static in our inventory. This is not going to be $88.88. This is the best part. Largest diamond I have, smallest price. That's all there is to it. And that's going to be with all the high style it brings. And normally in the real world, you've got to pay more for exotic. You've got to pay more for one-of-a-kind luxury. That's how it is in every arena. You're not spending $8 or $7 or $69.99 on a 2.5 carat. Blow it out. We'll make it $6,888. And that's it. One caller. Good luck. It's by request, but I don't know if she was just saying, give me a big stone. That is the largest we have in any diamond besides a yellow. I think I've got one 3-carat yellow left, but we're getting down to the wire because of our values. Most people do opt for a bigger stone rather than smaller because we make it possible to do so. But you got a $68.88 price tag on a 2.5 carat total rarity and total beauty. So that's going to be the one we would recommend there if you want something unusual. And let's get to our top of the hour coming up. And if you have any questions for us or any requests, we always love hearing those, but we got some brand new. And just to prove a point, brand new doesn't mean higher prices. And we are committed to that. So what we're about to see is something very important. We have 2 hours left in our Sunday. Thank you so much for being with us on this Sunday. We love you and we appreciate you being with us here today. And I gotta say, there is something special for everybody in the show. And if you're a turquoise lover and you love Sleeping Beauty variety, wait until you see this. We have loved, I was just looking at it this morning, there's a square cut that just got introduced a couple days ago. Perfectly square buff top stone in our Sleeping Beauty variety. It was set with yellow diamonds. I don't know if anybody liked it. It's still here. So what I'm going to do here is we're going to try this again, but I don't have yellow diamonds with it. We have got an array, a collection of diamonds. It's still a square stone, which I think we all were like totally digging because you've seen a lot of cabochons, but that usually means oval or round. What you don't see are square cuts. This one has been, it's been exotified. It's a word that I'm going to use on this one because we have taken the world's best and rarest and most expensive turquoise, and we're going to make it even better and more unusual by adding something you don't see every day. We got your white diamonds always. We're going to add pink diamonds to it. Just a few, just to make it a little extra luxury that is not going to cost you what a luxury piece would. And that's what it looks like from a distance. So I think we can all agree, bigger piece. Definitely's got some size and some presence to it. What we're going to do is wild. It's just a matter of, let's see who's with us. We had some weird broadcasting issues already in the first hour. We've had requests. Let me know if you have any questions or requests of your own. Let's talk about turquoise as brand new as it gets, and the addition. I mean, we've been spending a lot of time here in the last few minutes talking about exotic diamonds and exotic colors and all natural, unheated, untreated stones. Well, look what we've done now. Instead of being the main event, we've given them as accents. 7533 is the number. You are getting, I've never seen anything so opulent in turquoise. Giving you a trillion style with the square style because the one is stacked on top of the other. It's a big time 443 stone. It is that luxury color where it's not too blue. I mean, some of the turquoise out there looks like what I'm wearing. And then a lot of you go, well, if I want that color, I'll get a sapphire or tanzanite. This is where you're getting that true aqua blue, but matrix free, top quality. This mine is done. So it's not a time to wait on turquoise, especially the Sleeping Beauty variety. And when we get sold out and run out, it's not like we're going to bring you a lower quality. That's just not our style. You are getting a 443 square cut. And then how high end do we go when you've got 91 points in white diamonds and as accents, another 6 points in pink diamonds with it that, of course, is going to give you this two-tone gold. Just ever so slightly, a little bit of rose gold to set those pink diamonds, but also to match those prongs that are setting the turquoise. So it is our wild opportunity here. It is a fabulous moment. It is the greatest turquoise I've seen us do in that square cut because it's that buff top, almost like what we call sugarloaf. But a lot of times the sugarloaf cuts come to that big point, right? Like Madonna's bra in the 90s, that kind of look. You know what I'm talking about, right? This is not that. So it's that smoothed out square shape. Then it's got the trillions on the sides. Really makes sense with the beautiful proportions of the turquoise, and we got to make sure we get you a really fabulous value. You know what? Let's see who's out there. It's a little higher end. Once again, we've given a lot of diamond weight to turquoise here for you, you know, right at a carat or so. Adding the pink diamonds is not, you know, inexpensive to do. We've got a moment here for you to remember. $39.99 out the door today, brand new. Hey, it's brand new. So, you know, brand new. Sometimes those prices, yeah, would go in with today's gold pricing and today's diamond pricing. And then Sleeping Beauty's gone up a bit. You know, what was it that you guys were sending me some pictures of Sleeping Beauty somewhere else on a different television network? And it was like a Sleeping Beauty chip was a couple $1,000s because rare and, you know, all unique and the mine closed and all of this. Well, here's our 443, pure as can be, not too blue, not too light, not too much green, just that right perfect avenue for Sleeping Beauty, the color you want turquoise to be, and that additional pink and white diamond weight. I'm gonna try something here. Let's just get you to call. Let's do that. How about this? an auction. See who's out there. Lost our main viewership in the first hour. Maybe you're back, maybe you're not. We're going to find out. This is my test of the Emergency Shopping Network. Here it is. It's not $39. I'm going to start an auction. We're not going to ask for $3,000 to start or $2,500 to start. You're getting the most opulent turquoise ring we've done. There's been a big bridge, but it had all white diamonds. And there is nothing like Sleeping Beauty turquoise from us, because we're not bringing you the chips. We're still not bringing you composite material. It's not reconstituted turquoise where you get it ground up and then glued together. That is not what we do. And again, there's so much of that out there, and it's not always disclosed. And that is frustrating. You know, as somebody who's, you know, got this best of the best, it's really important we compare apples to apples when we're shopping for jewelry. And if other places aren't going to tell you exactly what you're getting, I think that's, you know, I think that's unfair to the shopper and the consumer. You need to know what you're getting. And so when we're talking about this Sleeping Beauty, this is a big slab of turquoise that is solid, that is mined out. We're talking about the best in the world, and I'm not going to start at 25. Let's just take a look at it. I mean, the mounting itself, just for a reference point here, the mounting itself, oof, it's 3,800. So I'm going to make it a lot better than 25. And if we want to get these phones rocking and make sure that everybody's, you know, feeling good about where we're at on this end of the month here, Sunday morning, well, it can't be $2,000 to start either. And it can't be even 19, 18, 17, 16, but it could be. If we really want to get everyone rocking, we can just go right now to $1,500 to start. Or we can do something really crazy. Thank you. Here's what we're going to do. 15. It's not going to be, because I can feel it, guys. We need to do something more dramatic than that. We know what's up. Look at that. Ooh, wait a minute. Look at the inside. Scroll work under gallery, rose gold setting you see for that stone. Look at that glow of that. It's like it glows. How does an opaque stone, somebody asked me this the other day, they go, or it was actually on Facebook, they're like, why aren't black diamonds cut in a brilliant cut? And they are. You just can't appreciate it because it's an opaque diamond, right? Because they are. The round stones you see are brilliant cuts. But you can't really appreciate a brilliant cut when it's an opaque stone, right? There's no way to see through the stone. Opaque means, you know, it's dense. You can't see through it, right? It's one solid color. So in this one, it's still an opaque stone, but there's almost like a glow it has. It's not coming from internally within the stone. It's coming off the surface of the stone. It's just as if you look at it and realize that is such a bright, beautiful, solid color that it just tends to just emit or give it this kind of glow from the sides. I have no open at 15. Let's see who's out there. We're going to see what we can do here instead of, and I'm going to give away a ring apparently. But this is where we need your help, because the idea is to call in and you get a better value because of it, because we could easily leave it at $39.99. Not going to do that. Not even ask for 15 or 14 or 13 or 12. Now we're just in like rare blowout territory on a piece that is brand new right now and has one of the finest 4.5 karat turquoise we can show you in that rare exotic cut, and a squared off cut loses rough like a round does. So we can't forget about that, because otherwise you're thinking, why don't I see those all the time? That's why. And we're not asking 12 or 11. I'm going to start at $1,000 to open. That's it. The diamond weight is worth far more on its own. Of course, pink diamonds are there. You've got pink diamonds and white diamonds, just under a carat in that total diamond weight. And yet this stunning turquoise, you could not ask for a better color. Let's take a look at it. Let's give it 60 seconds. Let's go. And I'll try it on again for you as well, so you can see what it looks like on the hand, because it is a wider, broader ring. I mean, it's got some great size to it, no doubt. It's oversized in the sense that, you know, we're talking about all keeping the square theme going with the square double halo, those trillions on top of, those are cast separately. You have a separate look here. I mean, that rose gold, you see how it's on top of the white gold? You see how the white diamonds and the white gold are stacked and tiered in that way? For $1,000, no open. Okay, $1,000 open and no open yet. That is something special right there. And that's what it looks like on the hand. Just gives you that pastel vibe. That's why the pinks work well with it. They're gonna see it here now. Yeah. That's the delay, Allison, yeah. Okay, so it looks like we have the open. Who do you have there? Okay, we've got the open, $50 increments, Tone, $50. Should work just fine, because we only have one bidder, so we may not need an increment at all, which is where it's at. We may not need one, you know, one bidder, one moment, one ring, fabulous opportunity, added rarity with the pink diamonds, and here we are at $1,000. And it looks like that's gonna wrap it up. So here we go, final call on this one. I mean, right? It's just, it's good to know it's not just, it wasn't just last week. It wasn't just this week. It wasn't just Saturday and Friday. The auctions are just, you got very little competition. What can I tell you? We've got the open. We're going to give it 2 minutes. We're going to sell it in 2 minutes. And we'd love to have you in because it's only, and you know what, Tony, I'll ask for a smaller increment. Just to encourage, right? Because all I got to do is make sure we get a lot of people in. And so far, one. One could constitute a lot, or it might not. And given that this started so low, we'll reduce the increments to $25 increments, right? Anything to help ease the auction action. That's what we're trying to do. So I'm going to give it 2 minutes here. We're going to reduce the increments to 25 just to help, ease that, if you were going, oh, darn it, I just missed being the first bidder. It doesn't cost a lot more to jump in. That's the beauty of it. And we're about to give it 2 minutes. We'll make it the fastest auction in history. We got a big blowout wheel on opals. So all the best Australian opals are coming out to play in men's and ladies rings. Wait till you see what that's about. But we can't move on until we move this piece. So it's brand new, pink diamonds and white diamonds. And again, with the cost like that on the mounting alone, and we're gonna add a 4.5 karat turquoise in this rare cut, and we're gonna give it to you for $1,000. That's just value. That's what that is. It is value, pure and simple. And why not have pink diamonds, right? It gives it that little extra luxury. It's that little extra detail. It's that little extra add-on that normally means extra add-on in the money. Not here. This is not adding on any money. We're $39.99, and look where it is right now. That is a big difference. So final 2 minutes, take a look at it. We got a lot of gold, a lot of stone, a lot of diamonds here as well. And final 2 minutes to see what's shaking on the lines. Here we go. And it might be that day where this might be, it's good to know at least an hour and 20 minutes in that maybe the auction process might not be the best course of action today. And then we will see that big tanzanite. Don't forget, we got a big emerald cut. We've got diamond bands. We've got Paraiba in a round that's affordable. What? How does that work? We've got a round of Paraiba that's affordable for you. That's going to be new and fun and exciting. Plus, to celebrate the end of July, we actually have a necklace. I have got a ruby necklace coming your way as well. But our final 85 seconds is now. This is huge. Love it. Let me try it on the hand again. I would recommend it for anybody who gets it. I'd recommend it as is. I would think about just leaving it like this. Technically, we can change it. You would have to really explain that to your operator because, we're going to want to see it with the white diamonds in the white and the pink diamonds in the rose. And then even the prongs, again, right now, the prongs are in the rose as well. When we turned it around, you saw the inside basket there and how that was done. I cannot believe we're at 1,000 or maybe 1,025. I cannot believe this. I mean, even just starting this low, and yeah, that's my fault. I started too low. Probably should have held out with a little more patience at 2,000 to open and, still not recouped cost. But that's, that's all water under the bridge. We're here with 40 seconds left to sell it, and it's our last call, and it's your moment to get in on a beautiful 443, an incredible quality of stone, the bright, perfect turquoise, not too green, not too blue. It's exactly spot on with what, look at that. Tony's got the clock to match and everything. That's, the perfect turquoise color. You know who it looks like, right? You know who it looks like. Some color of some box that's out in the designer world where, they've got the beautiful little boxes in that color and that's recognizable. And what a beauty, right? $1,000. And we've got 7 seconds left. Let's see if we have 1025 or more. And hear all of this. All of that. For everybody selling gold bands right now for $3,000, take that. I feel like this is us at TVON, definitely flexing our value muscle. Am I right? Let's see if we have 1025. Let's see. And I'm getting ready. Did we have another request come in or are we all set? We're all set? Okay. Make sure I'm caught up on requests. Want to make sure we prioritize those as always. Let's see if we've got 1025. Yes, no? You got it? Sold. Congratulations. That's gone. Well done. I'm just going to flash this. It's my biggest Colombian I've had in some time, maybe ever. I can't remember if I've had a larger one. There is a 6 karat emerald, just saying. There is. It's, well, technically, Tony, it's 7578. And congrats on that turquoise. Well done. Here we go. This is just, really? Look at that color. Look at the glow on a 5 karat 96 oval Colombian emerald. Yes, please. And a major diamond mounting, 227 in diamonds going around and around and around and around. The whole dome is covered with bigger pave, and it's not tiny diamonds, it's bigger. We're making that one a deal for you. Look at the inside of that. Ooh, great finishing. I like getting to see the clarity from the behind, from the back side there so you can see really what you're dealing with. And here it is on the hand. Make sure it's not too big. Too big on the hand, right? Big dome style. If we're fitting 229, and remember, I always say this is how you look best at an emerald, because when you see it up close, like really, really focused in on that center, you're going to see things on camera you're never going to see with your naked eye. That's the point. That's what we like. We want you to know what you're getting. But at the same token, when you see it like this, you go, oh, that's a clean emerald. You're not seeing little tiny inclusions that are expected. They're expected to be all the way through a stone. You don't have that here. It's really just a beautiful, beautiful high-end gem. And we also know that emeralds look bigger than they weigh. So if it already is 6 carats, what does it look like? Well, you see there, even more so. And then your diamonds are going all the way through the sides, the profile, every which way. Think of it like a big dome ring with the, emerald perched right up top. So a super, super important piece here. And here's what it looks like up close and personal. And there's a special opportunity when they are 30,000 a carat, and they do top out in the buying guides at 4. And that means they exist, but not commonly enough to actually print a little separate box in a buying guide grid to accommodate the pricing per carat, because they're just that unusual. And if they're going for $30,000 a carat for a 4 carat, what's going to happen if you have 2 carats beyond the max, the accepted max? Obviously, there are exceptions like this one here, but it definitely puts it in that museum level, doesn't it? When you see an exceptional piece like this, when you see a bright, beautiful color like this, when you see the ultimate in saturation and it's the best source out of Colombia, we usually need to go to Zambia to get that bigger, that size. That's what we've seen. We've had a couple big stones. If they're over 4 or at 5, they usually are a Zambian emerald. This is still that top graded quality from Colombia that we love, and you got 227 a diamond, so it's not an inexpensive piece, but we are going to get it less than $58,965. And all you have to do is call right now, because you know how I go. We go low on that price tag right off the bat. I don't need, I'm the, and maybe this is just my fault. This is the way I shop. This is the way I shop. I know instantaneously if I'm going to get that piece or not. I know instantaneously. Now, don't get me wrong. Sometimes I really like it, but it's not in the budget. And I know I'm going to get it, but I got to wait. And that's what I think a lot of us shoppers do, where you're going to wait for the sale, or you're going to wait for the discount, and then you're going to risk maybe missing out on that one of a kind because somebody else might get it before you do, but you know you got to wait for the value. What if, and this is my philosophy in how we shop together, what if we just give you the best price right here, right now, today, so that if you have that connection to the stone, you're going immediately, that's mine. I know it is. That belongs at my house in my collection, if that's what you were saying, because you've never seen a 6 carat of this quality, because you thought they weren't available, because you kind of settled with the fact that I got to spend $30,000 a carat to get it. Well, we've got the solution. I'm going to mark this price down, and I'm still in full-on giveaway mode from my last, end of the, got an hour and a half left, guys. Hour and a half left, last day of the week, last day of the month. We're making it special discounts, and this is going to prove it. And I would not be surprised if it's gone just like that. Because when I discount pieces that should never be this value, and this I think really is going to be, that's worth every penny of that price. Every penny. Every last penny of that price. It's the largest I have in Colombian. It's got the biggest diamond weight we do as an accent in rings. I'll get you a great deal. You don't have to wait. Don't risk missing out because you missed the day. 8 months from now, it gets discounted a couple $1,000s. I'll go right to rock bottom right now. Take a look. This one will go. And that is because you're looking at a complete anomaly of a stone. That in any normal world, and this is just the basics, 30,000 a carat applies to a 4. This is 2 carats larger than that. So yeah, I should never be asking for that, but 180,000 is what you should conservatively be paying for that stone alone. What about the 227 in diamonds? What about all the gold that's housing it? What about the finishing? And yes, I'll change it to yellow if you want. That's probably the big question on everyone's mind is we typically see Colombian emeralds in yellow gold. So absolutely, I will make that change for you for no extra charge. But it's a $180,000 stone. You add diamonds, you add gold. We're talking easily 200 grand. I'm not even asking 58.9. I'm not even close. First caller, there are very few stones. And again, this is the viewpoint where you're seeing everything. intentionally. We want you to know your stone inside out, and you are truly seeing the inside of your stone. And the fact there is an inside in an emerald is rare because usually they're opaque, right? But then you look at it, your viewpoint, everyone else's viewpoint, when this is on the hand, it looks like that. And when that is gleaming and glowing from every respective point, I'm not asking 50,000, 40,000, 30,000, 20,000. We're in absolute crazy territory, giveaway mode here. Not even, nope, it's not 20. It's not even $15,000 for a 6-carat Colombian. I mean, 4 points shy. You really got to think about what this means to your collection and to the emerald world here. I'm not even asking for $15,000. I told you, I'm not waiting a year. Let's not wait a year for it to go down to 50,000. Let's just get you the price that gets it a home. I feel like we know what's going to be the price that gets it out the door today, and it's right here, right now. $14,999 is not your price. I'm going lower than that. Please dial early. It's not going to last. I don't have another one like it. I can't say, oh, don't worry, I'll bring you a 5.5. I don't have anything like it. All my 4 carats are gone. All my 3.5 carats are gone. Even the 2.5 I've had lately, they're gone. We've been on an emerald rampage. And I'm not asking 14 or 13 or 12. I'm going lower than this. Do not even I know we got people already going, well, would you take 13.5? No, because you can get it for less from me. Don't get an offer when I can get you less right now. We'll get it for less than 12, less than 11. Less than even. Oh yeah, 11,999, pretty good. What about 10,999? Forget about it. We're making it 9,999 right now. First caller on the big time emerald out of Colombia. We don't have anything else like that, and it's $99.99 first caller situation. That is huge value. It's just a huge ring, huge stone, huge diamonds, and yep, $99.99 for 30 seconds. We got more on the way. A wheel coming up. Australian Lightning Ridge stones on a wheel. I have 5 rings, including a gents ring that Tony and I still can't believe it's even here at a higher price, but today it goes to its rock bottom lowest. I cannot get over what we're going to do on these opals. Australian Lightning Ridge. Most of what we've had lately in Australians have been 4,000 and 5,000. Not on the wheel coming up. Not even close. $99.99 on the emerald. Thank you if you get it. We're verifying right now. We'll see who's got it. That is not going to wait, and it's not going to last. And that is because that price tag, you see it right there, rightfully should be getting close to 60,000. Not going to do it today. So congratulations if you get it. Let's show you opals on a wheel. Do you know most places you're going to spend that on 227 in regular diamonds, meaning like just an SI, basic diamond, easily can spend that price of 10 grand on a diamond mounting somewhere near there. Take it all in. Okay, coming up, opals on the way. Big opals, not small ones. We got small ones later. We're going to do big ones. Big, impressive, important opals, and I'm going to anchor it all with the gents ring that I think is our superstar of all, which is sitting right there. And remember, I don't know if I should bring out a black background or if let's just show them so you can see the diamonds sparkle and do what they do. But let's also get you surrounding it. I feel like this is going to be like a little band with the lead singer right there, and then all the backup dancers and singers here that are going to be slightly smaller versions, obviously, of rings because they're for our gals. But whether you want a wide dome style, whether you want an oval and a classic halo, whether you want to go east-west and have more of like, really just that all the way across horizontal style that we're seeing a lot of in the jewelry world, there it is. And then we have another option that is an oval. Look at that. With a lot of blues, greens, and some reds. So this is where, isn't it fun to see them all together, because then you're finding immediately your favorite piece, and they're all so different because that's the nature of opals. You're going to really find that perfect piece for you. And don't forget, next top of the hour is that emerald cut tanzanite that we love so much. Plus we have another request coming up. Victoria says, saddle tanzanite, do it. You got it. Victoria, it's coming up right after this wheel. This won't take long. We're going to make it a really simple opportunity. They're on a wheel, so that means they're all getting the same crazy low price. And that means that, wait a minute, the men's ring is even going to be the price of a ladies ring on discount. That tells you a lot about what we have here. So give me a call quickly. And remember about this wheel, all 5 One thing is consistent here, because every opal's different, everyone's unique. They're all going to have their different patterns and their different sizes and their different cuts. But what is consistent is that these are not crystal opals. They are Australian Lightning Ridge black opals. That is I don't care what anyone else says, that is the best source. It always is produced the best of the best in opals, and you're not getting the crystal opals that are translucent or transparent at best. You're actually getting that opaque opal, which is good. It's a good thing. Sometimes we don't want stones to be opaque. In opals, you do, because that black opal material is the ones that show off the best colors. And that doesn't mean every single stone looks fabulous. It just means that we've hand-selected stones for you to give you that top quality and give you a variety and an array. They're all keeping it classic because they're all ovals. They're all some type of ovals. Some are more elongated, some are more classic, but it's giving you a really beautiful way to get your opal favorites. Don't wait, especially on the men's ring. They're all one-onlys, as opals always are. Take a look. Let's get your favorite out. And lowest prices ever on this entire wheel. Couple things about gold. Just the one has to stay in the yellow gold, and it's this east to west set. That is the only one up there, surprisingly, that has got to stay in the gold color it's in. Everything else can be changed. And look, we even have rose gold represented up there. So you've got a nice way to imagine, hopefully, imagine your favorite stone in your favorite gold color. So no matter what mounting it is, besides the east to west, in the front left, you can change up the gold. So no problem there. And one quick opportunity right now, anything you want on this wheel, and it's the lowest price ever for sure. We've seen that men's ring brought down 100 times. $87.91. I'm looking at list prices here. My smallest list price is $87.91. They go all the way up to 16 grand. Here's your chance to pick them up right now. A lot of these have beautiful finishing under galleries. You take a look at that east-west, for example. Here's the men's ring, and that finished inside. Then you've got the halo. It's going to be a traditional basket, the way that's set up. There you can see some host rock on the inside of that blue, green, orange opal there. And then, of course, look, the wider dome, also finished. So this is what we're going to do. Nobody's on the lines yet? That's okay. What we're waiting on is for that price to be less than $87.91. And better yet, anything you've seen on the air here, yeah, $39.99, $29.99, doesn't matter one bit. What matters is that we move all 5 of these and that they're gone today. That's what matters. And we are making a concerted effort to clear out the jewelry here on our final 90 minutes of the month of July, and not even ask for $29 or $19.99. How? When you see those sizes, and remember, we've got an 80 pointer here. They'll always look bigger than they weigh, but 83, 73 points. You've got a 149 in the halo right up front. Obviously, that's a true black base. Sometimes they have more of a blue base, which you're seeing. That's a black based opal for sure. That's a 149. Then our largest one's actually the 229, which is the east-west set over here. And then you've got, of course, the 158 in the back dome style. Nothing's going to be 19. This is wild. For stones that routinely cost $10,000 a carat, and that was back when I was selling opals loose from the Australian mine, and that was back in like 2004 and 2005. That was some time ago. Most things cost more today, like everything. Here's your chance to pick them up for less than even $19.99. Pick your favorite, change your gold, get your true size, whatever it is, we're going to help you. And when we tell you that there's going to be a lot of people on these phone lines, I mean, we know it. We mean it, and we mean that's important. If you like one, you're dialing in early. Be part of that early bird special group, because they're going to fly. They're not 19 or 18 or 17 or 16 or $1,599. It's a 60-second blowout. It's our beautiful opals from the top source in the world that is practically depleted. You hardly have anything left. And before we say sold out, sold out, sold out, sold out, sold out, this is your chance to pick them up right now. $14.99, last call, and that's going to be 60 seconds, and we'll try them on as you request them. Victoria, your request is coming up. A very large blue wing in a saddle mounting, which we all know and love. All one of each, and again, the only one that stays in the gold color you see is the east-west in the front. Everything else can be changed. How can we help you? Middle is the men's ring. That is item number. Let's try it on. 5307, one only. It's an 80-point opal, 47 points in diamonds. The value of the day. Yes. 149. All right. That's going to be, oh, good. The halo. And you don't have to leave it in the rows. So, Antonio, if you have that, let me know. 4439 is the number there. Yes. East-west coming up next for Kevin's caller. There's your 149. 149 has 73 points in diamonds. And that one, let me know. Jess, did you get the men's ring? Thank you. Antonio, you got the rose gold, but you can change it. And then, what's that? Yes, true to size on the men's ring. Here you go. This is for Kevin's caller. East to west, that's the largest opal. 5331. Thank you. That's gone. 229. Yellow gold only on that one, Kevin. Allison, which one do you like? We're going to go back to the wheel. Would you like the dome? This one, you got it. All right, that kind of lacy style, right? 4439 is the item number. Thank you. 4439 on this one. Allison, if you have it for sure, let me know. And then we have, it looks like one left. This one's going to be item number 4439. It's the 73-point opal, 54 points in diamonds, and 14. I cannot believe this price tag. You guys, you know a value when you see one. Anyone want the dome style? Allison, do you have that one? You've got it. Thank you. So our last one left is item number Tony, and that's the most gold, 3368, and that'll be our 158. So second largest opal that was up here. It's the last one available at $14.99. There's a closer look at it. It's got burnished diamonds plus the halo, and then if anything comes back, operators, let me know. Yes. This one, you got it. That's the dome style. It'll be item number 3368. Take a look at this one on the hand. Isn't that pretty? 158. This could be really men's or ladies, but you know, burnished diamonds maybe make it a little bit more feminine, but it's got 26 points in diamonds. We can change the gold, and this is the heavier feel. Besides the gents ring, it really is one of the heavier ones up there, and that's also $14.99, and we're verifying Virginia's caller on that one. So $14.99, last call. Let me know if you've got it, and then we'll move to Victoria's request. And then I have another request. It's a Mandarin, and that request is coming up as well. Big Mandarin, although I'm tempted to bring out the new one that I have also, because that's really, really special. So do you have this one, Virginia? All right, verifying still. We'll see who's got it. Congratulations if you do. What values on such important opals? I told you, end of the week, end of the month makes for a good pairing, doesn't it? These values, it's the only way you can even begin to explain it, is why these are happening the way they are. So congratulations if you get that one. I think it looks like we're still verifying. So Victoria 4303 is coming up. This is a really good request because I'm gonna have a bunch of fun discounting this one for you. This is the cushion cut square blue wing block D. Oh my. Saddle ring, one of our bigger ones, not for just diamond weight, but gold weight as well. 4303 is a 453 in the blue wing, black D. I love it. It's a square cushion, so almost gives you that rounded feel. Plus, it also has 178 in diamonds, you know, just your average 1 inch wide, beautifully comfortable fit. I mean, you gotta trust when I tell you it is so comfortable. People who have experienced, there are a lot of haters and doubters out there who go, yeah, I hemmed and I hawed, but I loved the style so much I tried it one day. And you're not kidding, it's super comfortable. It really is. I mean, I know if you don't like big jewelry, this is not for you. But if you are just on the fence and worried about the comfort factor of a bigger piece, please put that right behind, like don't even think about it, because it really is a beautifully made ring so that it is comfortable. We still have that last opal in the dome style. It is still here if you'd like it. Just heads up, I gotta keep moving because we have very little time left. We only have an hour and 20 in the show. So very little time remaining. We gotta keep on moving. And that top of the hour is also a tanzanite, but it's an emerald cut. So if you prefer a cushion cut square, this would be a great recommendation. Let's try it on. Any gold you wish, no problem. Tiny size right now, but that's okay. I'll force it almost all the way on. Yes, Kevin. You got it. We'll try it on again for you. No problem. Okay, no problem. I understand. In the frenzy of shopping the opal discount, I missed seeing it on the hand. I'll go get it for you. On this one, this is where I get to have a blast, because this has been, it's been on the air. And it's been a little more pricey, as it should be. It's a 453 blue wing, and it's got, almost 2 carats in diamonds, so it should be. Hey, Kevin, who's your caller there so I can... Catherine? Catherine, take a look at this one. Here it is. Oh, it looks like she's off the phone, so she's probably waiting and concentrating now. Catherine, thank you so much. That's her ring. It'll be right out to you. That's the 229 with the 37 points in diamonds in that east-west setting. Thank you, Catherine, so much. Enjoy your opal. All right, back to the blue wing we go for Victoria's request. Now, just because that's Victoria's request doesn't mean you can't jump in. This value is going to be a little too good, so it's going to go to somebody. We know that. It's just a matter of to whom. So all you have to do is call, and call early, because that's the name of the game today. That's how you get in, and that's how you make these pieces yours when we're dealing with as many one-of-a-kinds as we always do, especially today. So instead, 18,829. Yep, that's what we're familiar with. Any gold, true to size, just live in it. And you know what I love? That sometimes we see a lot of these big diamond weights around our blue wings because they're so deserving of it, but sometimes it just makes it an oversized ring. Now, this is a large ring, but there's something about, I think if you like a lot of diamond weight and you're worried about, is it still going to be everyday wearable? I think there's something really to be said about having this saddle, because the saddle ring almost sits, I mean, the ring itself, the diamonds sit very close to the hand. So there's not a lot of elevation to the ring overall. So if you are someone who loves big diamond weights, as we often do, right? But you want something that's going to be wearable at the same time, there is something to be said for the saddle ring as really hitting the mark, because it's all sitting those diamonds a little lower. The stone doesn't elevate too much. It's a good way to do a lot of diamond weight and have them in a wearable setting. Because the saddle ring itself, I mean, how many times have you seen that all diamond version we do? And people who have that, generally I've heard from many of you that own that ring and wear it every day. That's your signature style. You wear it on the right hand, you know, every day, or on the middle finger every day. This is that same look, but you just add that one stone, that one 4 carat 40 or 53, and it's going to be so outstanding because it's not even going to be $18,000, and it's not going to be the $69.99 that I've got it listed for here on the bag. We're going to take a lot of freedom and liberties here with this amazing opportunity. And yes, speaking of liberties, there's red, white, and blue, because that's the beauty. Sure, you're seeing the white of the diamonds and the blue of the blue wing, but there's a lot of red flash coming from that stone. So, you know, paint me patriotic with that ring, right? You are. I mean, it just is a more subtle nod to, sure enough, there's quite a bit of red, white, and blue there. And it's not $69.59, $49.99. One of the bigger mountings where we would really struggle now, we can't do the mounting as a semi-mount with no center stone for this price I'm about to take you to. So all you got to do is dial in, and we'll make it a really simple, easy deal right now. First caller on this one, it's not even $49. How on earth do we take one of the bigger diamond mountings we have, get it under $4,000, make it $39.99, and send it out of here in any gold you want, in any size you want, and you suddenly have a piece you will be proud of, proud to wear, proud to own, proud to give when we're talking like generations down the line and they've got the blue wing best. I mean, you think about people who are, you know, maybe in your family that are, you know, hundreds of years from now, are they going to be able to shop blue wing? No. Tanzanite in general, the whole mining operation has approximately 20 years left. Think about this. They don't say generational stone for nothing. It really is. And if the predictions are correct, and they usually are, because scientists and gemologists and miners are working together to, you know, figure that out and give us really good educated guesses and hypotheses, they know. They got about 20 years left, and that's it on Tanzanite in general, but we're bringing you the best quality. You know what I'll do? It's still here. And I'm really, I love these requests, and I think if we can, you know, you never know if the requester's going, yes, I love it, I love it, I love it, but the price. It is the last day of the last, well, it's the last month of, oh, well, it's the last day of the month. So I'm just taking extra off everything. You probably noticed it. If you watched any of the last, I don't know, 104 minutes, you've noticed that. We're not leaving it at $39.99. And it's not just going to be a take you out to dinner discount. I like to do that sometimes. Like, okay, take another $150 off, right? Take it out to dinner when you get it, right? If you need an excuse, you're like, okay, now where am I going to wear it? That's how you do it. Just next time you want to get all gussied up and just go to your favorite place, go out for an evening. Obviously, you know, if you're going to the event, I mean, a lot of people I think are going to wear the saddle every day. I'm not asking 39, 38, 37, 36, 35. This has gotten a lot better just by sticking with us here, because it's not going to be 30, 35, whatever's going on. I know this is rapid fire discounting. It's how I like it. 35 or 34 or 33, 32, 31. What should honestly be $4,000 just sitting here is not even $32.99. This is the saddle ring where you can call all day, get quoted a semi-mount price on that mounting by itself, no $453 in the middle, and you're going to pay more for the mounting by itself. So yeah, there's a discount on the mounting and a free 4.5 carat blue wing black tea, and it's not $31 or $3,099. My attempt to get the request out the door. You don't have to be the requester. It's first come, first serve. Take a look. We're going to make it better than even $3,099. How? Why? Those are good questions, but just take it and run with it. I'll make it $2,999. That's it. $29.99, and it's yours, and I'll give it 60 seconds. That's how we work it. And a 453, say bye-bye. You were here saying bye-bye to July right here today, and that's going to be it. $29.99. Amazing value. Huge opportunity for request or not. It really is up to you. We've got another great museum wheel coming up in the next hour, which will be our final hour. Also at the top of the hour, which is only about 13 minutes from now, I'm going to bring you a blue wing. So if you're thinking about another cut, if you like emerald cuts, stay with us. We're going to have a great decadent mounting with an emerald cut stone that's over 6 carats, and we'll do something wild for you there. But for $453, take it. Yes. You got it? All right, so we're verifying on this one. Let me just make sure with our 20 seconds left. I see a phone line occupied, so we're going to see, do you have this one? All right, let's verify and see who's got it. Any gold, any size? I don't recommend sizing up on this one. Just get true to size, and you'll be good to go. And then the emerald cut tanzanite, which I'll flash, is coming up. Doesn't have as much diamond weight, but close. We've got a carat 01 and an emerald cut later, so you'll see that. Woo! That was a drive-by. $29.99 on this one. Congratulations if you get it. Okay, next up on the way, we have a very, very special ruby necklace. Should we end July with a little ruby special for you? We got one. We got a good one coming up. Oh, and the Mandarin. I don't know whose request this was, but I have a big Mandarin. I think, boy, this is a big one too. It's a 1230. I also have an 831 though. So let me know. Do we want 1230 or do we want the 831? Either way, I'll show them both. Keep on, let me know. I don't know whose request this was. I didn't get a note with a name. What a value. Hey, Joyce, do you know whose request the Mandarin was? Shirley. Do you think, what'd she ask for? Because I also have I don't know if you know, but I have an 831 new one here. She wants a big one. Yes. Oh, wonderful. Do we like it? Oh, how nice. Okay, Barbara, thank you. Hi, Barbara. Hi, Victoria. Hi, Shirley. Let's show Shirley the big one, the 1230. 4779 on the way. Right here. Ooh. And it's great quality. Come on. I was waiting to see this because I thought, wow, that's really pretty in person. And then I'm like, wait a minute. It's so big. It's going to show inclusions, right? Of course, there's going to be inclusions in a 12 karat 30 Mandarin. However, this is giving you size and clarity together. Wow, what a stone. Oh my. Well, Shirley, there's a 12 karat 30 plus a carat 04 in diamonds swirling around it. That is exquisite, simply exquisite Mandarin garnet material right there. Not to mention solid yellow gold, almost like teardrops that are elongated, that are wrapping around the outer halo there. Just gorgeous. This is my largest. I do have an 831 if you want to see it. We got an 831 we can bring on out that I'll do a discount on because that was supposed to be a lot more money. But this is, Joyce, I assume this is our largest of all, right? That's the big one. Wow. Oh, my, I have not seen a bigger one in a long, long time. Let me try it on for her. Shirley, let me know if you love it. I'm looking at one price tag. I want to do some of my own discounting here on this one because that is rightfully so, $26,135. Going to make it a whole different deal. And anybody looking for the largest Mandarin, here it is, right there, 1230 in size. So clean. I can't begin to tell you though. It's one thing to get the size. It's another thing to get that clarity alongside with it. That's so important. So special. And I'm getting it under 10 grand. Got to. $99.99. Better yet, let's go even lower. Let's drop it again. You know my philosophy, and I have 70 more minutes to do it here. It is our last hour here coming up of our July broadcast, and I am thrilled. Boy, what a July it's been between sale events and premieres, and this whole week has been just so fabulous with our incredible new designs debuting, but you know, with really, really, really great discounts at the same time. Hasn't it been great? I mean, haven't you loved it? I mean, it's been really one of the more monumental weeks here, and yet this one just kind of finishing in the right way. I'm not even asking for $5,000. There's another huge discount. $49.99, still not your lowest. We'll make it $4,888 for the first caller. I can get you an 8 carat as well. So if that just, I mean, being that it's 12 carats 30, it's a little more than if you get anything else, right? But we brought it at least down from 12,000 down under 5. Yes. Who did? I mean, not who did, but who got it? I know you did. Did you say Vincent? Vincent got the emerald. The 6 or the 5, I keep calling it a 6. It's a 596, but congratulations and enjoy. Thank you so much. Oh my, what a stone, what a stone. Enjoy. Here we go, 4888. Shirley, let me know if you'd like to see maybe I just show it. Let's just show it. There's an 830 that's brand new. Bless you, Tony. All right, here we go. I have an 8 karat 31. It's an 831. Now, look at that. See what I mean? You're still getting clarity even on the 12. I can't get over this. Okay, so 7322. Let's just show it just in case. And this is white gold only because princess cuts, baguettes, rounds. Lots going on in diamond weight that's sort of like a firework around it. Oh, look, it's even more clean. 8 carats 31 is the size. This is new today. So all together, we're seeing this for the first time. 8 carats 31 is the size. I mentioned this earlier when I had the 655 and the 7 carater that are all gone. Well, here we go with an 831. The diamond weight is a big one, 169. And again, all fancy cuts. But you have primarily, I mean, there are a couple rounds, but most everything is either a really long tapered baguette or a very large princess cut. I do want to point out that the first halo here, you can probably see it flashing. Those are princess cuts as well. So the only rounds are going to be basically on the outside edge that are going to link up those tapered baguettes. And then on the very east and west sides beyond, before you get to the shank, it's going to have another huge princess cut. So 169 NVS diamonds, 8 karat 31, and a huge blowout price because that's what I'm doing. And if you want that one, it's going way lower than it should because it's got to fit within everything else we're doing here. And I'm going to make this a real simple, easy deal right now. The very, very, oh boy, this is going to be a big opportunity. Oh, I'm just going to say it. I'm just going to say it. Fanfare, it needs it, but we're also running out of time in this hour. This should actually be priced, and I get it, it's got a big diamond weight, carat 69, but it's got a price tag bigger than what I just did on a 1230. So let me go lower, yes. Nope, not at all. It tapers in the back, yep. And this 169 diamond weight with the stone that is clean and 8 carats plus is supposed to be $69.99. Today, new. Well, let me help you out. Because apparently, this is going to be forget about a sale event. This is the day to get your biggest discounts all time. I'm making that $2,999. Yes? I did. Which one, though? The bridge? Ah, yes. That one. I do. I've got it still here, I believe. Let me bring it on out. It's that museum, almost purple Diaspore, cushion cut, elongated. I'm going to bring it out right now for you. It's item number 5761 coming up. This is $29.99. It's really happening. And let me try it on because this one you have to see on the hand. Look at this with corners, all those long tapered baguettes that kind of link it all up from the middle on out. How is that $29.99? That will obviously go. That is no question. It will go out the door, and I bet you Kevin has it. And then the Diaspore is coming up for who? 5761 is coming up next. A little recap from a few days ago. Friday night to be exact. And I think the 1230 is here, so I just wanted to show you both so then you can debate between the two. But the 1230 is going to be the 4888. The 831 with more diamond weight around it is 20. That is so good for $29.99. I mean, what in the world? These prices, I would pick something out before we go in an hour and 5 minutes because you're getting values like you've never seen. It's just that simple. So let me know, Kevin, if you've got that one. I'm going to show the Diaspore requested coming up next from Friday night. It'll be 5761. It is that 311 that also had one big discount coming your way. Only one here, though, so whoever's got it, please let me know. And then here we go with item number 5761. This is by request. It's our Diaspore. It's an elongated cushion cut. You've got it. All right, so Kevin's got the oh boy, did you miss out, Christine? The 1230 I think is still here, though. If anybody wants it, it's yours. It's whoever says sold first. But again, but we have a backup, so. Oh, good, wonderful. Is that the one she wanted, the 311? Does it look familiar? It's got yellow diamonds. It's the only one I have with yellow diamonds. And it's also the only one with that color. Because that color, you see how it's like a plummy color? Usually they start out more golden green. So that's really, really important. And we're going to come back in close because they've got 5 points on each of the yellow diamond pear shapes here that are VS. And we are looking at a winner. Look at that. Woo! Yes. Of course, here it is all the way around, 10 points in the pear-shaped yellows. You'll get a good look at those as we work our way to the back. There, now you're starting to see, even from the back, you see a little more of that green. It's because it's still going to be that greeny color to the purple red, but you're seeing it right now already transition in the improper light. So it's just a really high-end color change on the stone. Very clean as well, in which they don't always automatically give you clarity. This one's only $15.99. It is as is in the yellow gold, and I'll try it on, and that one's already gone as well. Thank you so much. So I think just our 12:30 is available from this hour that we are just about to wrap up in about 3 minutes. This one is gone. Thank you so much. Let me show you. Oh, wait, there's a big Paraiba, and I'm trying to we're going to get this ruby presentation in as well. But look at this. Big Paraiba, anybody? One of our most neon, and that is just, I just had to show it because if we're discounting everything, shouldn't I bring out one of our larger Paraibas? And the ultimate in saturation. As far as neon goes, this is the best we have left. And I've seen them all. I mean, it's not like we need to spend days or weeks going through Paraibas at this point. There aren't many to go around that are remaining, but this is one of those bigger stones at over 3 carats. And I'm going to discount it, yes, and it's item number 4667. And it's really, really good. 4667. It's also 317 with a gorgeous signature mounting, a carat 18 in the diamond weight to go along with it. And in the white gold now, however, you can change that. I wouldn't, but you can. So if you need our recommendation, designers know best there. It's white gold for our Paraiba. We love seeing those, but hey, if you would like, change it up. Yellow or rose, but why not take this one down too? The ultimate in neon. That's what this is. It's the ultimate in neon. There is a brightness, and watch this. We'll block the light. Watch, 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 watch. There it goes. Like a storm cloud coming in. Oh, I so wish we had a storm cloud. Wouldn't that be nice? Even Vegas is getting rain. Everyone's getting the monsoon moisture and the, hot summer, little thunderstorm going on. We can't get a drop. We would love it. But look at that. You see how it just got brighter? Watch again. Light bright already, but then more neon, because neon doesn't need a lot of light. It's on all the time. And it's almost like it's the less light you have, the more on it gets, right? Look at that. That's the proof right there. Full light, less light, doesn't matter. This thing is glowing. And it's neon, beautiful, copper-bearing tourmaline with one of the brighter colors you're going to see. Out of everything we have left, it's the brightest. And we're going to make it it's an $18,000 ring. $17,999. That's the price. That's the price. That's where it's at least it was the price. I'm going to make quick work of this. Just a little, little something I'm doing today for our final day of July here. Our last hour is upon us. What a last hour we have, no less. You can't go anywhere because we have got, I told you, I said when I came on the air, this show's going to wow you today. And the values have been really tremendous. Take a look, not even $17,999. We got an opportunity right now to save you a bunch, and I will. Oh, I will. It's not $10,000. Suddenly at $317 at under $10,000, does that happen? We're not asking 10 or 9. This is the 317, the ultimate neon. I better try it on because this one's gonna fly. You don't want to wait. All these pieces are going. I mean, look at that from the, even better. We went further away and look at what that does. Further and further and further, and look at the light. It goes all the way through, transitioning from top to bottom like a river of neon light. And it's not $9,000. It's not even $89.99. I mean, I'm really getting you values you just don't see every day. And our lowest price ever is $88.88 already right now. I will do a little bit better to make sure that this one gets a home here today. It's not $88.88. It's not even, wow, it's not even $79.99. Oh, say goodbye to the $317. And out of anything we have, smaller or larger, doesn't matter. I'm not talking about one size. I'm talking about all together, all across the board. This is as bright and neon as it gets. It's not $79, $78, or even $77.99. I'll get you lucky here. $77.77. First caller on that one. Good luck. One only. $77.77 on the grandest Paraiba of them all. color-wise, you get the size, you get everything. You get the size, you get the great classic mounting. It's still giving you a carat 18 in diamond weight, any gold you need, and what is not to love? But 77.77 as we reach our top of the hour. We've got still to come a ruby necklace deal you will love. We have the big tanzanite coming your way. I am in love with this. This is my favorite. It's my favorite. I love the bridge and I love this one. And I was so lucky to have them on back-to-back days here. We had a beautiful emerald cut and a bridge yesterday. Now today I'm going to bring you the other mounting that I kid you not, every time I bring this, it's like the one that everybody asked for weeks on end. I want one of those. I know I missed it. I want one. Here we go with our last time. 73.51 is next. That's how we're going to celebrate our top of the hour here as we get going with a major moment. Oh, top of the hours are so great because we really highlight some of our best of the best. Call me on the Paraiba, 77.77. A lot of pieces going after the fact here. So we really encourage you to think about your pieces. You've still got your money back guarantee. So remember, even if you're going, well, I don't know, should I, shouldn't I? If you don't come in, you miss it altogether because somebody's going to take all these pieces as has been happening. And we want to make sure, just at least get it at home and see what it's all about. Coming up for right now, and I want to welcome you to the show. It's our last hour of the, gosh, we're already ready to just wrap up July here, wrap up our week, and what a July it's been. So thank you all for that, and just spending a bit of your summertime days and evenings with us. We really appreciate it. But 7351 is coming up. This is truly, I'll never forget the very first time I ever brought it out. It was actually a shopper, a viewer that purchased it from me, and she was actually a former teacher of mine in elementary school. And she had no idea. She didn't know who I was, and I just recognized her name. And I went, any chance she taught at so-and-so elementary school back in the 90s or 80s, late 80s, I guess it would have been, 90s, anyway. She was like, yep. And so I always associate this ring with her, and she has exquisite taste, and she's here in California. And it's like every time I bring this mounting with this stone, it tends to be one of those that everybody wants to have again and again. But the problem with doing this, forever and ever more, is that this is actually, the emerald cuts are running to the point where we don't have the stones. It all starts with Blue Wing Block D. We understand why we love them so much, the saturation, but now when you get in these exotic cuts and you've got bigger sizes, there's not a lot of opportunity to get these emerald cuts anymore. And as speaking from a standpoint of, it is definitely my favorite cut of the Blue Wings by far. I love the cut anyways. I don't care what stone it is. I am really into emerald cuts, but this is just a beautiful way. And watch what happens when you have ultimate saturation neon with the emerald cutting combined, and how the reds are just going to vibrantly show from every facet. These are, of course, parallel facets that run as a step cut all the way on into the center of the stone, and then they do the same thing, basically top and bottom. They're going to run perpendicular to the side facets, and it just makes for this laser light show, a beautiful saturation in neon. And if you're like me and you like emerald cuts, here's your chance. 6 carats of weight, and it's got a lot of diamond weight, and it's, oh, the saturation. It's not just every emerald cut that looks like this. This is that ultimate saturation we so enjoy and love. It is beautiful. I always get requests to make it again and again, and watch when we block the light, because it is just like our Paraiba we just had, neon, so it just, the less light it has, the better it looks. And we're in a TV studio, so there's a lot of light. More light than you'll ever have in your daily life, okay? This is, some crazy light. So here's what we're going to do. And you got to have it to show up, show off the diamonds. But the emerald cut Blue Wing, despite all these lights, looks fabulous. And it's a 608 emerald cut. It has 101 diamond weight as well. And it just could not be nicer, right? There's something classic about it. It's a big stone. There's no doubt about that. It's a big stone. You've got a big gem. But it's the way it's framed. It's got a perfect halo around it. That's going to be all your bigger, round, brilliant diamond weight. Then the sides of the shank are split. And inside that, right in between, they put that larger diamond. So it doesn't look, it doesn't look hollow. It doesn't look chintzy. It really has this amazing effect. But then as we, just rotate or lift the stone to where you are directly looking into it and you see the colors. Vibrant, vivid blues, purples, and most importantly, look at the very outside there, how it lights up red. That's important. It tells you something, and that's only the half of it, because it'll never show off the reds on camera like it does in person when you get it at home in your own possession. That is so, so important. And yep, it's gonna be a major, major opportunity right now, because, well, I'm on a little discounting rampage for the next 54 minutes I get with you. So what can we do? Do we like it? We like it? Lola likes. I love it. I just like the sound of that. Lola likes. What about you, Virginia? On something else? I'm not asking for this 8,900. Look at this. It's on the bag. This is, well, there's where it started. Aren't you glad we're not, leaving it there? There's the ring. There's the price. There's the ring. There's the price. There's the start. There's the price. There's the ring. There's the start. I like the idea here of starting the auction for the top of the hour. What do you think? Starting this last hour of our month here together with an auction? Yes, because that's what's going to save you a bundle. But not $8,000 to start and not $7,000 to start. If you have seen any of the last 127 minutes, you know what has been happening that has been completely crazy in a good way. And I'm putting it on the auction block tone. I want to start this hour off with a bang. It's going to be a good one. And we're not going to ask for 8,000, 7,000, 6,000, 5,000. So far, there's one potential. I don't even know if she's a bidder, but she likes it. Okay, so I won't get too far ahead of myself. I'm not going to rest on my laurels or count my chickens or any of that stuff. But I think I'm going for a lot of participation. Hey, I had encouraging news. Last auction I did today, I had a couple bidders, right? Did we? Was that today? Was that last hour? I mean, that's good. So let's try it again. And what that means is if you're going, well, what difference? I'd have like no bidders or one bidder or whatever. Well, I'll tell you, the idea is this. If we get a lot of people or if we try to get a lot of people, that just means a lower starting bid. It means a better price. It means a bigger savings for you. That's what that means. And I would not be surprised if we leave it for $5,000 for 60 seconds. That's going to get some action. But I'm not doing that. And we're not starting at 5, and we're not starting at 4, and we're not starting at 3,500. It is a piece I'm pretty familiar with, having now made it a couple of times. I can't remember how many times I've made it, but I've had it made several times now for customer request, for demand, for your request, because someone will see it, they love it, they miss out, they want again. So obviously when I say the same, it's not the exact same ring, it's not the exact same stone, but some semblance of an emerald cut in this mounting. And I have just still one person at 35 thinking about it. She's thinking about it. Let's turn this auction into some action. And by the way, since I've had it a couple of times in variety of sizes, but same mounting, so it's all been around 5 to 6 or somewhere in that neighborhood, it's sold many, many, many times for $39.99, and now already we're less than that. So this could actually be when everything's gone up. Blue wings are our own, but tanzanite, the regular old just basic stuff's gone up. Diamonds have gone up, gold's gone up, everything's gone up, labor's gone up. So why don't we do this? I'll just take, this could be a record setter. It'll be a record breaker when we've had something like this before. It's not totally new. We know the established value that gets it out the door is right at $4,000, and we're looking for $35,000. And let's get a little more wild. We'll go to $3,000 to start it, and we'll give it 60 seconds to start there. Instead, at a 101 diamond weight, $3,000 to open, $50 increments, and let's see if I want to get like 2, 3, 4 people. Let's try it. Let's try it. I mean, it is a 6 carat plus. Hold on. Still one bidder, still one shopper, not even a bidder yet. She's just thinking about it. So few emerald cuts left. So few big sizes in emerald cuts left. I've never, quite frankly, had smaller sizes in emerald cuts. Think about it. We've not had 1 carats or 2 carats in emerald cuts. Let's chat again. Tony, if you may, please stop the clock. Pause the clock. Oh, I sounded like a game show host there, didn't I? Stop the clock. Let's do something better than $3,000. Let's go better than 29, 28, 27, 26. I'm going for activity. I'm trying. I'm going to start $2,500. There you go. 25. And if you've ever seen, and we have the open, thank you. Oh, love it. We have the open, but we have nobody else. Come on in. I'll reduce the increments right now. I'll make it even better. I did this last time. I just look at it as another way to do a sale, right? Another way to get you in more value. We do have the open at 25. We're going to reduce the increments to, yes, we do have it. So we've got, is it Lola? Thank you so much. We have the open. We're now looking, and by the way, I'm going to reduce the increments from 50 to 25 bucks because I like the idea of 25, 25. That's kind of cool. And maybe then we'll go to 25.50 and so on and so forth and keep it going for a little bit. But you know what else is great? is that we all know that $2,500, that price tag usually gets you in the arena of about a 3-carat blue wing. How about double that, and not a little diamond weight, but a big diamond weight? How about really treating you to something special? Does that sound good? 25 we have. We're looking for 25, 25. And I just reduced the open again, just in an effort to get a lot of people. You know, silly me, right? But it helps you get value. So I'm all for it. Let's take a look at it. We're verifying 25, 25. Let's see what we got. 25, 25 is what I have just little tiny microscopic increments. Hopefully it gets everybody in. Just gives you a chance. I don't even know if I've tried it on yet. Holy smokes. I didn't do that yet? Hold on. Maybe I did. Can't remember. Take a look at it. Definitely time to try it on. Let me just straighten that out for you. Wow. See, that's where it gets you. Now, I'm going to ask you this. When do we ever put a blue wing, no matter what price, no matter what size, when do we put a blue wing on the hand and you see more red when it's on the hand than you did up close? It's happening right now. It is happening. Woo-wee. 2,500. Do we have 25, 25? Let's see. And Virginia, are you on something else? Or are you on this one? Let's find out here. Allison, you're on something else? Okay. Wait a minute. We might have to. I don't know why I started this low. I was trying to get a lot of people in. Maybe that's not exactly what's going to happen. We have 25, 25. Let me see. Verifying 25, 25. Let's see if it's official here. What a stone. What a diamond mounting. Oh, yes. Couple things. Any gold? Absolutely. Any size? Yes. True to size. So when you win it, notice how, look at that confidence. When you win it, that's how you got to believe, right? You got to believe the law of attraction. Think positively, right? And really all it takes here is a phone call. It doesn't take any magic. It doesn't really take any, special crazy circumstance. Just, you're here and you dial. You're here and you pick up the phone. It's really that simple. So let's see here. It looks like oh goodness, what is going on? I did not anticipate this. I thought we'd have a lot of activity, but here we go. Verifying 25, 25. Let's see. Well, here we are with a really not exactly what I expected. And we've got 25, 25, don't we? Okay, so we have 25, 25. Listen, it's $25 increments. So at this point, we could still get another 10 bids and still not be that far away from, where we all started. So this is really important. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to clock this thing, okay? It's only a $25. I'm really regretting every decision I've made today. But hey, it's all in the interest of value. So, it's good. It's good, right? You get a bigger savings. You get a better deal. That's all what we live for. So I'll bear the brunt of whatever consequences will befall me. But here we are at 25.25. We're looking for 25.50 or more. And we're going to give it a final 2 minutes because I'm looking up at the clock, realizing there's only 45 minutes left to go in the entire show. And I got a lot to show you, including a ruby necklace that you'll love as we say goodbye to July. So here we go. It's going to be final call. We're going to give it 2 minutes. I'll go out in the phone bank and see what's happening. If anybody wants to jump in here, you can still call in. You don't need to be one of our 2 bidders now. Why not call in? We're looking for 25.50. So there's not even this big extra increase required, but when we are almost out of emerald cuts in bigger sizes, and again, I've got some that are 20 carats, but then the price goes way up to like 15 grand. And we don't know, we understand that there's, everyone's working, we're all working with budgets, right? We're all working with, how to balance our love and our desire for jewelry and our interest in a design with the budget. And hopefully, if you're like me and you're a sucker for these emerald cuts, and it shows off red like you cannot believe. This is top quality material. That's why we love it. We have a blue wing here. It's got a carat of 1 in diamonds. It's in any gold you want, any size you want. We do all that. We do the shipping. I'll tell you, if you're brand new to us and you're going, that seems like a really good deal, and I know I've never seen tanzanite that color before, that is because we are the home for the exclusive best, the literal best that's ever come out of that mine. There's no hope in getting more because it's all mined out. And you're in our last call here of this auction, and it's as simple as picking up the phone and dialing in to potentially get this huge value and get the mega stone and own it and love it and wear it and enjoy it and gift it, save it, collect it, whatever you want to do. But there is a 6-carat beauty here, and I'll tell you, 25.25, we're looking for 25.50. Let's give it a final 2-minute clock. All we ask is you dial in to that phone number before the clock ends. You got 2 whole minutes to do it, but remember there's a delay. So take a look. I'll try it on again for you here. Any gold, any size. Remember, for the newbies out there, we are also the home of freebies. With every single discount you get and every single miracle opportunity you have, you're getting free shipping and free sizing. That is complimentary on the house for every single item every single day. That is a huge advantage. That saves you hundreds, if not thousands of dollars that would be an extra cost anywhere else. You're getting also no tax outside of California. Let me just say that, because if you're new, you might not know that. And you've got, of course, the most exquisite quality that Tanzania has ever produced. One mine in its final decade or so, 2 decades, depending on who you listen to. It is 20 years max is what anybody's saying, but it doesn't matter what's coming out of the ground for the next 20 or 10 years. It does not matter, because this is the best. We know only Block C is producing from here until whatever that expiration date is. And Blue Wing Block D is the actual literal best vein of the best block, and it's done. So this is our final minute to get you a 608, which even here we normally see for $2,500 in that range. We normally see a 3 carat, maybe a 3.5. To get double that and the rare cut of an emerald cut, the beautiful saturation of this stone, and the fact it has over a carat in VS diamonds in your choice of gold is really special. And there you can see, you saw the reds from a distance when it's on the hand. You're seeing them up close as well. Looking for $2,550 in our final 30 seconds. Let's see what we have shaken. It is your last call on this one. Final moments, 25 seconds till we see it out the door. We will have our winner here, and that's going to be that. And we still have more to show you, including a very important ruby special. End of July, we had to bring out something in rubies, right? Had to. So I got a big one, and we've had rings, but I got a necklace for you coming up. Get ready, plus a yellow diamond, a beautiful yellow diamond. Oh, emerald earrings. I almost forgot about the emerald earrings. They're next. $2,550, do we have it? Yes. Absolutely. Here's how it looks. All the angles. Now this is a split shank. So again, we perch up. We can't, remember, we don't like to do a lot of busy under galleries under emerald cuts, because then it'll look like inclusions. We want to show off the cutting, the clarity, the reds, the beams of light. Do we have $2,550? Let me know. That's final call. You got it? Sold. Congratulations. That's gone. Emerald earrings are next. Well done. Oh my, well, this is going to be quite the last 40 minutes here. Look at this emerald earring I have. Oh, stop with the emeralds. Oh my goodness, emeralds. We had a good one earlier, but now we're bringing to you the rare match in a set of earrings. You will not believe it. It's 6870. We've had them before. There's a new markdown. And weren't they here during, like, well, it was in a big sale event where they got down to a really low price? Well, get ready. It's going a lot lower. And this is just such a rare stone to match. Anyways, yes. How are they? It's been a minute. Oh my goodness. How are they? Oh my goodness. Guys, I have missed you guys. I was wondering. I have not heard from them in a while. Hey now. The Clarys? Yay. Hi guys. Oh, love it. Love it, love it. Thank you so much. Thank you all for shopping today. I'll tell you, we got 40 minutes left, almost exactly. So we're talking about almost exactly. Do you like that? Almost exact. Well, this is going to be almost exactly the best price we've ever had on an emerald earring. I don't care what kind, because emerald studs, emerald drops, whatever it is, matching emeralds is so close to impossible if you're really doing it right. We have done it right. We've got emerald cuts matched up here. I love that. And you're getting diamonds top and bottom here. It's actually going to be in a lever back in any gold color. Now I'm super limited, of course, you know that. But we do have the diamonds top and bottom, which almost give it that point. So it takes the emerald cut, which is a rectangular shape. We just saw it in the tanzanite, for example. And you get this beautiful idea where they're going to give you some movement and some swing. And then you've got the diamonds top and bottom. Also the lever back in your choice of gold. We are giving you your choice, so that's wonderful. And this value, it's a little Sunday special here. 40 minutes left. We've had a lot of really important pieces and values. This emerald, could that be better? Wait till you see them on, because the beauty of it is it's almost like what we've been talking about with neon, where it's almost like they glow the further away you are. It's an impressive style, no doubt. You're getting an inch in total length here. They're white, they're yellow, they're rose. They're beautiful in every way. And of course, they're super secure with the lever backs, but you're getting a really top quality. They're still Colombian. We raved about that earlier when we, of course, had that Colombian 6-carat oval. Now we're bringing you the emerald cuts, which is a traditional cut for this stone, of course. And you have the diamonds top and bottom. They're even prettier on. You're seeing them up close, but wait till you see these when you're a little distance away. You see them move. You see them grab the light and kind of reflect it back in such a pretty, pretty way here. And here's what they look like from a distance, first with that measurement. Then we'll show one to you on the ear as well, so you can see how they play. But they're really just rare to find an emerald earring, especially in a drop. There's your 1-inch measurement with that lever back, but you see the diamonds start right up top at the emerald, then they go right beneath it. That'll be a pattern that repeats. You've got that almost like a triangle of pave on either top and bottom sides here, plus they're in white, yellow, rose, and aren't they fabulous at $19.99? I hope you think so, because the price is going a lot lower than that, and it's just time to dial because we are so limited, as you would expect. It's not going to be something that's going to last for very long, because this price at $19.99 is so fair when you see what that's all about. If you've ever been trying to match an emerald ring that you have, or if you've ever tried to, let's say, get even a stud. I know these are not studs, but you might think about them because, you know, just matching emeralds is so rare. You don't get a lot of opportunities to get them in earrings, so I really recommend these highly. And you can see how they are, see how we're further away, we're at this distance away, and sorry guys, the bun I got a little tangled. My earring and my bun decided to have a little battle. But there you see that stunning glow. And this is in, you know, lower light from a distance away, and you see how powerful they are. It's really a truly beautiful glow to the stone. And would you believe this? They're not even $999 for the pair. If you haven't dialed down now, because it's as simple as this. They are going to fly out of here. I mean, just every time I move and they catch the light, you just see this bright glow. Take a look at them up close. Not asking $9.99, $8.99, $7.99 for solid gold Colombian emeralds, over a ½ carat each, and diamond stacked top and bottom. The diamond weight, do we not have a diamond weight? No one, well, there's no diamond weight listed. It means you're not paying for them. There are diamonds there, top and bottom, you see them. They're not listed. That would make a lot more sense. But I'm not going to stop at $799. So just understand, you're getting diamonds that aren't accounted for in this price tag. It essentially means the diamonds are free, and they're not going to be $7.99 for the pair of earrings or $7.77. Oh my. Start dialing right now. They're glowing beyond the perimeter of the stone. These emeralds are just, they have a capacity for glow that most emeralds just simply can't naturally do. I'm making them $699 for the pair, okay? $699 for 60 seconds, Tony, I think is all they're going to last. 60 seconds. And that is how we do end of the week, end of the month, TVON, better than TVON values is what this is. That's all that there is to that. $699 for a pair of emerald earrings. Oh my. Oh my. Oh goodness, that is really good. Really good. Ah, oh, what a piece. Oh no. Who's got them? Verifying. Let's see, I'm getting my next. Ooh, should we do the ruby necklace next? Rubies and diamonds together in a necklace. Thank you so much. Final 10 seconds. I'm catching up on customer emails and requests here. Just want to make sure I cover all the requests for today. Okay, I think we're good. Linda, I'll get back to you. Let me check with our jewelry department on your earring requests. And Andrea, thank you so much. I didn't see that till now, but yeah, I hope DirecTV is back and running now. Yeah, it is. Okay. Hi, Chris. Christopher. Should I call him Chris? No, probably not. Hello, Christopher. Thank you so much. Happy Sunday. Happy almost August. We get ready? Hey, Antonio, somebody's got a birthday coming up. Isn't it on Tuesday? This Tuesday? Oh, that was good. That was good to schedule the day off on your birthday. You are off on Tuesday, right? You're not here. Okay, good. Happy birthday. Yeah, and hey guys, if you talk to Antonio in the next 35 minutes, it's his birthday on Tuesday. How nice. What are you doing to celebrate? Oh, little Lolo. Well, that's fun though. What are you guys doing? Something fun, right? He's probably got something planned. You know it. How nice. Yes. I can do that. I can do anything today. Have you witnessed my superpowers today? If by the end of this show, someone doesn't have a comic book with my face on the front, I don't know what to tell you. But there have been, it's sales superpowers today. Superpowers. Bettina, what do you mean? Now, Joyce, just to clarify, she wants a big yellow diamond, like a center stone that's big. Not a lot of little stones? Classical? Well, you know what, Bettina? What'd she think of those diamond bands, by the way? Did she get some diamond bands earlier? So she's saying, forget the yellow, forget the diamond bands. I want a yellow. She says, forget the pave. Give me a big yellow. All right. Well, Bettina, I'm still going to get to my ruby necklace here, but let's get to the request right now. I just got your request, Bettina. Let me show you what I have in a new design. She says classic. She says, I don't know if she said a carat, but I'm going to make something impossible happen here. And we're going to take a new ring. This happens to be a brand new style. It has a price tag of $99.99 right here on the back. And then all of my notes about the fact that there is almost 2.5 carats in diamonds together in this ring. We're going to start with the 1 carat 01 yellow. We're going to get you a VS pear shape, and then we're going to add, as we like to do. But we're going to keep it classic. Let me show this now. And because it's a request does not mean you can't call. Just because you didn't make the request, you can still call in. That's the deal here. Take a look at this. It is our pear shape. Perfect color. Perfect color. That's exactly what you want. So this is item number 7119, and it's just what color-wise, not too dark, not too light. If it's lighter and barely there pale yellow, that's canary. What is going on here? And if it's actually deeper and darker, sometimes they get more browns to them. That's not the yellow everybody wants. You want it to look bright, vivacious, like a droplet of sunshine has landed on your hand. This is our 101 pear shape VS. It is brand new. I will say it's classic in the styling. We've added a little extra just in the sense that there are yellow diamonds running through the midpoint of your triple row on the side. So it's yellow diamonds, then white diamonds top and bottom beyond that. It also is, well, would you look at this, 7119, 22 points in the yellow diamonds. Additionally, that would be your middle row on the sides. Then you also have that, oh boy, this is big, carat 22. In white diamonds. You know how we got there? Because most diamond rings like this that keep it classic aren't going to get up to that diamond weight, but look what they did. They elevated the individual diamonds all around the bezel for the yellow. So the white diamonds that you have is what we call the halo are huge. Then you've got not one but 2 rows in the white diamonds surrounding your yellow diamonds. It's that perfect nod to a two-tone effect that gives you 2 different colors of diamonds within it. It is going to be, well, if you wanted to do all yellow, you could, but I would really recommend leaving it in 2 tones. So you've got the white and the yellow represented well, and it's ready to go for you. And we're just going to make it a major deal because if she's looking at that going, so you're bringing out a $99.99 ring that's brand new that I've never seen, that has one of the biggest white diamond carat weights we've ever seen around a 1 carat 01 yellow. That is VS, by the way. That is VS. All of it is, including that brilliant cut pear center. It's all VS. I mean, how about that for a special piece? Now, it also was the one I gravitated towards because of the request that just came in. And you've seen a lot of yellow diamonds here. We've had a few of them. You've seen classic styles. We've had a few of them. Let's bring you something new and awesome. And look at the inside and how it's finished all the way through. Ooh, that's nice. So it'll just be a glide, silky fit on the hand. Weight to your gold so you feel the weight, the heft, the substance of your gold. You need a lot of gold to support a piece like this. It's doing it. And look at this on the hand. So keeping it classic here, not oversized, but not small. Because so many people have noticed, and it's true, a 1 carat diamond, I mean, I spent last year at this time, I spent, a good deal of money on a 1 carat yellow diamond for my mother for her birthday. And you know what? It doesn't look gigantic, right? It's not, 1 carat diamonds are not huge stones in the way they present on the hand. This pear shape is. So, but it's not oversized. It's not going from knuckle to knuckle where you're going, I need a special occasion to even wear my favorite ring. Just live in it every day. Everything's set and protected in either prongs or a prong and bezel dual setting. Everything about it's VS diamonds. I mean, all together here, you're looking at just a carat 44 when it comes to side diamonds. Put that together with your 101 and suddenly you've got 245 in diamond weight. And a $9,999 should be on this Sunday price tag. That's not going to be it. We have one. Let's blow it outright. That's what we're doing. So what we're doing on everything. We got 28 minutes to do it. So you know what? It's going to be a moment here for anybody to take advantage. That is true. I will tell you this. It's truly the color you want. I know that there are naturally, with yellow diamonds being that they are natural in color, there are different varieties. There are different colors within every stone you see, depending on the cut, or just again, how much of the elements of hydrogen are there. I mean, how much of, and that's what color stones are, those elements, and the elements are not always the same. Every single piece of rough produces a different color of diamond, and therefore then the cutting sometimes can change the look. So you really, what we end up seeing is a lot of degree. It is to say yellow diamond doesn't always mean one static color. It can be lighter or darker. They can be high rend or low rend, depending on if you get too light or too dark or too much brown or too little yellow. You really want to see, these are the exquisite qualities you want to see. This is the color you're looking for across the board. So if there was a way to kind of snapshot that as an image in your mind, you know, if you can take like a mental screenshot of what that color is, that's what you're looking for. That's what you need to see and what you want to see. And it's not $9,999. And you know, if we're just doing a discount here like we've been doing, we could take it 50% off, make it $49.99 and really see it out the door in a hurry, or we can go even lower than that. So in an effort to try and help out some requests, because again, always helps to get the budget as part of the request, because it allows me to do things that I otherwise really would not, should not do. It's not $49.99, it's not $39.99, $245 is your total weight here. But really what it boils down to, it's that center stone. It is that color. I know we've seen other 1 carats. Not totally unusual to see a fancy diamond in a 1 carat size in the yellow. But what you just don't see is this price tag. That's what you don't see. You ready? Let's take a look. Let's go. Let's get it out of here. I'm not asking for 39, 38, 37, 36, 35, 34, 33. This is where you've been seeing it all day. Keep it going for 25 more minutes. Get it less than 33, 32, 31. First caller who says, yes, I'll take it. You're getting the value of yellow diamonds because it's not even $3,099. And that's a ring to own. The way it's finished, the way it is bright and brilliant and spectacular, it's not $3,000. It's $29.99. First caller, good luck. $29.99, and we are making it happen. Mary Beth, that is great. That is classic right there. She just turned me into a superhero right here and now. Boy, you ask and you shall receive. That's when you know you got some super customers out there. You got some super, really friends, really. Tony, I gotta make sure she needs some love for this. That's impressive. That is really impressive. All right, last call, $29.99 if you want that one. It's our very last moment, and this is it. That's it for that yellow diamond. I mean, just bright, spot on, exactly what you want color. It's right there. It is, it's happening. That's the one. That's the one you need to have right there if you want classic, but a little extra elegance, superstar diamond weight at the 122 just in the white diamonds. You just don't get much that's going to be that level right there. Enjoy it. Enjoy it if you get it. We'll give it another 30 seconds here. I want to get to that ruby necklace. I have so much to show you and just so little time at this point. So we really have to make sure that we can get this one and everything else. I've still got there's actually a really good Paraiba I haven't showed you yet either. So I've been mentioning that. Got to show you our Paraiba. Got to show you, wait a minute, we have to show you also. There's a tamantoid here too. Okay, so we got to keep on rolling. Let me know if anyone wants that one. Hopefully, Bettina, let me know if I can get you something else. Since that's not going to our requester as of yet, let me know if we can help you find something just perfect. That's what we're going for. This is the perfect value for the perfect piece. Gray color. Uh-oh, I've got a little tangled situation on my chain here, on my ruby. Okay, all fixed. Wait till you see this. There's a really good ruby to celebrate. the end of July, and what a month it's been, especially how we've really focused on bringing you. I've had discounts and closeouts on really good rubies just to celebrate the well-known stone for this month that you don't have to be a July birthday to appreciate, that's for sure. Let's take a look at this. I'm going to get you this ruby next. Are you ready? This is so, so, so special. It really is. What you're about to see is a ruby necklace, and I'm going to show you the close-up first because I want you to appreciate all the color and clarity and glow of this ruby. Final day here of July. We have like 24 minutes now left in our month of broadcasting, at least. And then let me zoom back, because watch this. It's got this dove's tail design of diamonds and gold. It's in two-tone. Oh my gosh, I picked a bad stand. It doesn't look very good. Oh, God, just pulled one out of a drawer here and I got a bad one. But let's take a look. This is really, really good. This necklace, wait till you see it from all the angles. We'll put it on the neckline. We'll give you a look at it close up. First, I want you to see, come on now, cooperate with me, necklace, cooperate. There it is. There's the beautiful glow of the ruby. It is so pretty to see a ruby that has that kind of clarity to it, that kind of glow, that perfect, look at this, yellow gold surrounding it with diamonds. Then you've got the white gold up top. You know what that does? Keeps it as a necklace completely level on the neckline, always centered on the neckline for you. It is just pretty. It looks regal. It looks elegant. I don't know, dressy or casual. It kind of just depends on your own personal style and how you wear jewelry every day. I mean, this is just a beautiful piece. And what I can't stop looking at, it is the clarity of this ruby. It really is. This is about the clarity and the fact that it is an 80-point stone. It's an 80-point pear shape that is truly, truly just glowing. And then you also have diamonds. Sure enough, 35 points in diamonds in solid gold. And of course, a necklace requires quite a bit of that gold. It's a spring ring clasp. It will have adjustability, 16, 17, and 18 inches in the length. So you are really adapting it. And remember, there's that drop. It's not like another necklace where it's just a necklace. There's that drop. Did I not give you 7509? 7509 is the add number for you. It is wild. Just a beautiful way to get something special that's going to sit right at the base of the neckline, either a little higher or lower, depending on how you like to position it. But it also has one of our best. And of course, birthstones are certainly, you know, nice to attribute to each month, but you don't need to be a July birthday to celebrate and appreciate and collect really good ruby. Because ruby is the king of all gems, and they don't use that term lightly. There's a reason it's dubbed the king of all gemstones. It has that kind of rarity, especially when you get into Burma material as we have here today, that ultimate clarity. This is the best quality out there. There's a lot of other ruby that's hanging out there in the world. A lot of it's Mozambique, if it's decent. There's a lot of Vietnamese and Thai rubies as well. They just don't give you that. They're all fine and well. That means ruby is ruby, but there's different qualities, and they can have different colors as a result. And it's so lovely to just see really special bright material that has that blue red as a secondary, not brown, not, you know, orange or pink or any of those. Purple is oftentimes what you see more of in your rubies. It's a purple red. This is really that true blue red that is only out of Burma. Love having it for you right now. Tell you what, huge moment, big time value. $29.99 price tag today on the first big debut day. Well, you know what? If we do this right, it's going to be the only day, because this will just simply fly on out of here. It's just too important not to. It's too special not to. And it's got to be going right now to the very first calls. And you know, if you want a ruby, and let me show you a couple ways. I'll take it off the stand here. You can see it on the hand. You can see it from a distance as well. So you get a sense of the size, because it's not a small piece. And otherwise, this price might make you think it is a smaller piece. That's a full-on necklace. There's that diamond cutting to the chain itself. Here's your adjustability. There's the spring ring, and 16, 17, 18 inches as options for you. But most importantly, I really think you need to see it on the neckline to get another appreciation for how stunning this is, and how, again, this is what to me looks regal. The fact that it has, and when you see how the chain is obviously going to extend in each direction a bit, and you see how it looks from this angle, where if you're wearing it a little higher because you might want to, because there's that drop, if you want to wear it a little lower, you may as well. It just is that perfect piece to fill in a neckline, because it's that centralized drop, right? That teardrop shape that you have that's going to sit right there. I mean, just a beautiful look. And it's, you know what we're going to do too? If you want to have the two-tone, you can. I wanted to show it that way so it goes back on the hand. Otherwise, you can get all one gold color. So right now, yellow gold's going to be the drop. The rest is in white. You can change it. You can have all one gold if you want, white, yellow, rose. So don't feel like you have to commit to this two-tone. We just wanted to show that off since that's a little more unusual. I think it looks a little more ornate and special when you do that. I'll make it better than $29.99. Huge value right now on a ruby that, my goodness, I think of all the rings in this last month especially that have gone out the door at incredible values. Wouldn't it be nice to have a necklace to go with it? How about an extra savings of not $1,000, making it $19.99. Not even going to be a $1,500 half off deal, make it at $1,500. We're about to send necklaces flying. Only a couple to go around. It's time right now. Take advantage of this one, because instead of 15, 14, or 13, wow, 35 points in diamonds, lots and lots of gold, more complexity in making necklaces than anything else for sure. And yet all the moving pieces, the hinge parts, here's your diamond halo around your ruby. We'll set it back up close up because a big point here to make is the quality. It's the quality of that ruby. I mean, I wanted you to see the necklace from afar. I want you to get a sense of the size, but the ruby quality is so, so important here. It's really, really the you know, maybe not the most important. I mean, it's hard to choose one important aspect, but you've got the quality of that ruby so well done, and nobody's at $13.99. So let's try something different. Totally different. How about, I mean, as if we haven't discounted enough today. Tell you what, choose all one gold. I mean, there's something to be said for an all yellow gold necklace with a ruby. That'd be absolutely beautiful as well. You can do that. We know how yellow gold and rubies look great together. They're a beautiful combo. So think about that. Here's what we'll do instead of even 13 or 12. We're starting to get busy on the phone lines now. Everyone's starting to see the value that, like, wait a minute, a whole necklace, not a pendant, not a charm, not a little separate piece. This is the whole thing, all the way around. You're getting a total of 18 inches of solid gold, and it's not 12, and it's not 11, and it's not going to be how? It's not even $10.99. Okay, this is the moment right now. The very first callers, it's $999 for the necklace. That's it, $999. Operators, yell them out when you've got one, please, so I can keep track and count them down, because this would be the one to own. $999 for an entire necklace. 60 seconds, we got to run. Very last call on the show. One gone to Kevin's caller. Allison, are you getting one as well? Thank you so much. Two gone. We have one left. That's it. So our final chance here, and that will be say bye-bye to Burma, just like we're saying bye-bye to July right now in about 15, 16 minutes. We are ready. And that yellow diamond, I think, for $29.99 still here. Got a quick wheel for you. Big museum wheel for our end of the show. I'm trying to get that Paraiba in here as well. Lots to do, lots to do. Boy, this Paraiba is something. Like a floral. Let's see, 30 seconds left on a ruby necklace. Isn't that pretty? Gosh, what a pretty necklace. To have that little extra drop, that teardrop shape, extending from the beautiful gold finishing, the white, the yellow together, that is a winner. $9.99, one left. Okay, so coming up, the big wheel is on the way. I got to show this to you. The wheel of museum pieces. I have 4 pieces, all really, really unique and rare. Maybe the unique, and I should have shown this in the first hour, but you know what? The most unique of all is going to be our color change garnet. I did mention it. Remember I mentioned we have a 5 carat plus color changing Tahitian garnet? I do. Keep calling on the ruby, please. I got to keep moving because we only have about 15 minutes, so I got to show you these pieces on the way, because we have a museum wheel that we are about to knock out of the park here. Wait till you see this. I'm starting with the Tahitian. Got to start with our, you won't believe it. It's a Tahitian color change garnet, and it's over 5 carats, and look at this. It's right in the middle of going from a brown bronze to a beautiful pinky red purple, and right now it's in the middle, but look at the clarity and size of that stone. That's a major 5 carat, I think it's a 505. Is it a 505? Where's my bag? There it is. It's a 550. It's better. It's a 550 color change garnet, and look when it moves, how you see the brilliance of the diamonds that run underneath through the stone. That's pretty, but it's not nearly as pretty as it is rare. I mean, there are 2 things happening here. Rarity and beauty beyond in a 5.5 carat, largest by far. You've never even seen it. It's new right now. There are 4 more to add to this wheel. I just had to get you a close-up of that ring. That one is going to fly so quickly. Call me early. There will be a lot of people on that ring, and there's only one ring. Everything up here is only a one of a kind. Take a look at this teal tourmaline that I have. It's a mix. Oh, wow. Oh, no, no, no. Everyone has been begging for tourmalines lately in this color. These minty green, apple green, mint green. Look at that teal. It's not just a pure green. It's got ever so slight of blue to it. I mean, so far, so good. This is a good looking wheel. But it's getting, oh yeah, some sunshine yellow and a sapphire that is all unheated, untreated. Yep, that's a big one. That's a 416 unheated sapphire in the yellow color, and I better start rearranging here because that's going up front. There's the tourmaline, there's the yellow sapphire, and wait till you see this. A pink diamond bypass where you have 2 huge pink diamonds to start. Pink diamond halos around that, white diamonds around that. All the jewelry you see up here is a one of a kind in the world. Ending this big Sunday with a bang. That's how we're doing. Look at this. The sapphire is a 4 carat 16. 4 carat 16. Woo! 5.5. Here are your 2 pink diamonds that are huge. The pink diamonds are each 15 points almost. 29 points in your pear shapes, plus 29 points in the halos, plus 2 carats in white diamonds. I will promise you this. These are going to fly. Call me with your favorite. Dial in early. The tourmaline's doing something special. The garnet is doing something special. And remember, the garnet will still change colors. So in addition to doing everything, that little light show it's got going on in that perfectly clean oval, it is changing color fully from a caramel bronze to a pinky red if you're in proper all fluorescent or all incandescent lighting. That is the largest Tavita color change garnet I've ever had in 20 plus years. They usually are 1 carat, and that's big. Tavita Kenyan garnet. And before you look at that wheel, because I know we're all thinking, and you're absolutely right if you're saying those should be $69.99, and that's a deal. That tourmaline though in the back, clarity, color, vibrance, brilliance, cushion cut, elongated, diamonds on the sides. Then you've got 2 big pink diamonds. It is truly like you got a 15 pointer on each pink diamond there. This is wild. And then the 4 carat plus sapphire, totally canary yellow, unheated, untreated. You need to take a look and best be getting on the phone lines early because this will be one heck of a value. What is your favorite? Do we have any favorites yet? If I promise you they're not $69.99 or anywhere near that, anywhere close, anywhere even in the neighborhood, this is your chance to pick them up right now. I've got all the carat weights waiting for you. We're still going to try to get a Paraiba in here if we can for the end of the day, but it's not time to wait on this wheel. I'm just going to wait. We'll give you 30 seconds to call because I'm going to shock you. I hope I've been doing that all day with values. It's what's made everything so ridiculously affordable today, but there is something special happening on this wheel. And when I tell you these one-of-a-kinds will go, they will go. Keep in mind, this is 18 karat gold here and fully finished. We also have, I'm going to walk you through carat weights. We talked about the 5.5 carat. We also have a 10 carat 15 right back there in the tourmaline. We also have the 416 in the sapphire. You can change gold on anything except this diamond ring's got to stay in the rose and the white. The tourmaline stays in the white gold. The garnet I can change, the sapphire I can change. Which one do we love? Because I got to make this snappy. We have 10 minutes left. They're not $69.99. Here's what we'll do. Any questions on any of them so far? Anything we can try on right away? Much better than $69, $59, $49. I have to make this quick, and I will go an extra discount beyond where they ever should go. It's A, what I've been doing all day. B, we're in our last 10 minutes of the show, and we're moving every one of them without fail. It'll be 60 seconds. They'll be gone. This is as close to free jewelry as you can get. The which one? Oh, the pendant? Good. All right. Pendants are gone from earlier. Tahitians. That was from our first few minutes. And now we're ready on anything on this wheel. Call me on the tourmaline because there will be a frenzy on the tourmaline and the garnet for sure. Anything you'd like on this wheel. Let's take them even lower than even $49.39 or even lower than $29.99. That we could stay. I could stay right there and sell all 4. I don't think that's an issue. I am giving you the most spectacular values you've ever seen today. That is a fact. So instead of $29, I'll keep on going. Got to make sure they're gone in 60 seconds, so we have time for some more on the way before we go. I won't ask for 29. This is just too good. That tourmaline is a 10-15 with 23 points in diamonds. Stacked on the sides, 3-round brilliance in a trillion formation in white gold only. You tell me what you love. This ring's all 18 karat gold, rose and white with big diamonds. And there's 2 carats in white diamonds before the pinks. This is our 4 carat 16 unheated sapphire. And there's the largest Tavita I've ever shown you. It's a 5.5 carat. They're not $29.99, $28.99. Better dial quickly because we're starting to get really, really busy on the lines. This is an all-out giveaway. Must go, will go. They're not even 28. Which one do we like? 27? Yes. The garnet's a 7, 7.5. Good for everyday wear. As long as it's a 7 or greater on the Mo scale, you can wear it every day. Yep. Wear it every day. Wear it every day. It's out of Kenya. The garnet we're talking about, not 27. Should I keep going? Oh gosh, I thought by now they'd be gone. They're still here. We have somebody asking about the Tavita, but they're asking hardness. I don't think they're on it yet. We're waiting for more callers. And I thought $29.99, 60 seconds, we're not done. We got 8 minutes left. We're still bringing you Paraiba that's new after this, but I got to move these first. And must go means must go. So if they're not gone at $27.99, I'll just keep on going. We will get you the value. But if you're waiting for the end of the show, don't, because these are going to be gone. Take a look. Not $27.99, not $26.99, not even $2,599. It's whatever one you wish for, but that tourmaline, that tourmaline, I'll take that tourmaline. I'll take it. Make them $24.99 a piece. Yes. Let's go. Garnet's gone. Congratulations. Garnet's item number 7295. Allison, congratulations to your caller. Here's what it looks like on the hand. Garnet is gone. 5.5 carat Tavita, 128 in diamonds. Any gold you want on that one. Let's take a look. Tourmaline should be next. The tourmaline, let's come in even closer. I'll zoom in. That's 18 karat gold with the pink and the white. Here's the yellow sapphire. Here's the yes. Yellow sapphire, item number on the yellow sapphire 6018. They will all go $24.99. That is mega value. Let's try on the sapphire. And that one also, Christine, any gold you want, it's gone. 6081 on the sapphire. So, I'm sorry, 6018 on the sapphire. Here's the sapphire on the hand. What's next? Green tourmaline gone. Thank you so much. That's 4559. I'm going to try that on just right now for you. And then what's left is the pink and the white diamond ring. Only thing left, and I'm going to bring up the graphics. Here's the tourmaline that's already gone as well. 10 karat 15 out the door. Congratulations on that one. And let me bring up the graphics on this pink and white diamond ring. I'm going to move it centered up. We're going to come in close, and we're going to talk about item number 6481. 29 points in your 2 pear-shaped pinks to start. Halos at 29 points around that, and 2 carats of white diamonds everywhere else. So that is 2 carats 58 in diamonds altogether, and it's $24.99, and there's 2 mega pinks in the middle, and you've got the finished under gallery here all the way through. Yes, yellow sapphire's back if you'd want it. So that is available if you want the yellow sapphire. We'll remind you here. So if you were bummed that that yellow sapphire was spoken for, let's now show you 2. We've got the yellow sapphire, one of a kind, and you can change the gold. I'd do it in white personally. And we have the pink and white diamond ring in 18 karat gold with 258 for $24.99. 60 seconds. I got a Paraiba to show you. A little debut at the end. It's our finale, but we're going to bring you something brand new, and I will make the price unbeatable. So that's the 4 carat. You got to get that 416. The 416 sapphire is impeccable. You've got really, really top quality. I've got to move. We got that beautiful Paraiba coming up. And then, oh my, last call for anything on the show. If you have to want to check on availability for anything, please do that, because we only have truly 5.5 minutes left in the entire show. We'll broadcast a little bit longer if you'd like us to. If you're online, TVON.com, our website, live streaming, or Facebook live streaming on TVON's Facebook page. You can keep the show going. We'll keep it going for you. Here we go. Next item. Gosh, I don't know. 20 seconds left to take either the sapphire at 416, unheated, all natural. It does have 118 in diamond weight. Change the gold. I'd get it in white gold if I were you. And then we have the pink and the white diamond ring right here. That's going to be pink diamonds, white diamonds, 2 carats 58 for $24.99. It's solid 18 karat gold. It's finished on the inside. And let me know who's got what, because I got to move to this Paraiba. I'd like to stay here, but I also want to show you one beautiful Paraiba that's going to rock your world, especially when I price it the way I'm going to for our finale. Tony, it'll be $75.79 coming up. It's a Paraiba round brilliant cut. Let me know yellow sapphire, pink diamonds. Those will go. They will absolutely go. We're just got to make sure. I got to get this in. and I think now you can see why I got to get this in. It's a Paraiba that is a 20-point round brilliant Paraiba. We had the bigger stone earlier. If you're interested in the 3 carat, that one's still here. Here's the 20-point round brilliant Paraiba, and I want you to see up close how big the diamonds are that are on the outside edge. That's going to be, look at this, all the way around this floral design. The very outskirts have these gigantic round brilliant diamonds. It's 111 total weight. It is never, we don't do Paraibas at this affordable price very often, and you're still getting a significant stone because it's a round, because it's clean, because it's bright, and wait till you see it on the hand. There's almost like a floral within the floral. When you look at the way it's done, you've got the pave mixed in with what those bigger diamonds are bringing it all together at the edges. It is 20 points plus 111, amazing value, white gold. You know what, I'll change it if you want to. I'll put it in any gold color you'd like. We still have the yellow sapphire and the pink diamond ring from that last wheel at $24.99 a piece. Don't wait on those. They'll be gone before you know it. We are in the last call on our show, and you know what? Here, it's a $38.88 piece today. New piece today, should have been that price. Had it been earlier in the show, probably would leave it there. But instead, for this big finale, if you'd like an affordable Paraiba and you don't want to give up anything, you're not giving up quality, color, clarity, neon, any of that. You've got exotic cutting. You've got a beautiful floral design. And it's less than $3,000 to get it home today. We have 3 minutes left in the show. Here's what it looks like on. You're choosing your gold color. You're getting your perfect favorite size. You're wearing it. Maybe you want to wear it on a ring finger like I am, or maybe you want to move it over and wear it on a middle or an index. You can. It's got the size that'll work either way. But it's not going to be even $3,000 or $2,000 or $19.99. It's new today. And because we are in literally the last 3 minutes, our finale, did you get the yellow sapphire, pink diamonds? What are we doing? Verifying on the 3 carat 17. Let me know if they need to see it again, Christine, because we have 3 minutes and I can still pop it in. I'd love to do that. Here's what we're going to do instead of $19.99. So like I just mentioned, we had the 317. That may not be here. So here's your chance to get still a beautiful Paraiba and a really good diamond weight. And I'm not even asking $19, $18, $17, $99. It's not. I'll make it $16.99 for a round diamond cut Paraiba and massive diamonds around it. You are not giving up. Allison, if you get that, make sure you let me know if they want to see it again. Do you want to see it? Oh, you're good? All right. They're like, don't show it. Don't let anybody else even try to call on that. I got it. I want it. All right. So our 317's gone. And now we have the $16.99 Paraiba you see here. Thank you so much for being with us today. Thanks for joining me for the last 11 shows in 12 days. It's been a blast. My feet are not happy, but other than that, we're all good. So that means that we have a minute 40 left in the show, guys. That's it. A minute 40 left in the broadcast. So if you want to call in anything you've seen today or all week long, or the yellow sapphire or the pink diamond, those are still here. So again, anything else that we can find for you, or if you'd like to go ahead and get some big discounts on what you've seen in the last couple of days or even just in the last 3 hours, give us a call. We're still reachable at that same number. We hope you'll call here because we'll be here for a few minutes after we go off the air to help you out with everything and, you know, answer those questions, place those orders, get you all the values you need here on our final moment here. It's our last minute and 10 seconds of July. And that means Tara's going to see you next month, which is tomorrow. So she'll be back. She's been on vacay, so she'll be back tomorrow. So join her for her Monday night. And then I'll see you on Wednesday. And we have, of course, we're not here on Tuesday if you're wondering, where was everybody on Tuesday? So Monday night, Tara's with you. She'll be back tomorrow. I'm sure she's recharged, rested, and ready to go. And then I'll see you guys on Wednesday, and we will continue the jewelry party as we always do. Yes, Kevin? 416, you're taking it? Any gold? Yes. Okay, 416 sapphires verifying. Allison, did you get the Paraiba, the 317? We're verifying right now in the round. Thank you again for being with me today and every day. Appreciate you guys so much. Thanks for watching and shopping. Any questions? That's the phone number. Reach us there. Even after the show goes off the air, we're still, thank you. The sapphire, oh, this one, thank you. Guys, let us know because the phone number, yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you all so much for being with me. Thanks for shopping with me today. Thanks for joining us. Have a great rest of your Sunday. Don't forget Tara tomorrow. And then I'll be back on Wednesday. And Antonio, happy birthday. We'll see you tomorrow night. Thank you so much.